11 days, we will be in cuffing season. You're going to be by yourself for Thanksgiving because the restaurants are going to be open. You're going to look real sad at Thanksgiving sitting at that table with you, your single mama, your single sisters, your single cousins who are baby mamas, all them dogs. It's going to be a bunch of grown women, unmarried women, out of wedlock children, pets.
And a woman is, when she is in the presence of a real man, she can relax and she will not be independent. She will not treat that man like she do not need him because he won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed. You have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to. That's how they become valuable. They be like, oh, I took care of this for you. Oh, I know this was stressing you out, so here's what I did. They don't even be asking no questions. All they be doing is taking notes and paying the fuck attention. And here you are saying, well, you never come to me and ask me for nothing. I shouldn't have to. If you know that I'm an independent woman, why do you think that I got to ask you for every little bitty thing?
Black women think they can turn their femininity on or off. I believe that black women honestly think that by walking around in their masculine energy, they are actually helping themselves. But all you gotta do is look at the reality of their ring finger.
Is when she's in the presence of a real man, she can relax and she will not be independent. She will not treat that man like she do not need him because he won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed.
It's tantamount to everything evil. I don't want to settle. I don't want to be abused.
Be me. You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed. You have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent.
Shut up, bitch, and see how she responds. If she goes, oh my God, oh, if she looks like her feelings are hurt, you may have a feminine woman. But if she said, fuck you, nigga, if she get all puffed up, go the other way.
Dependent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to. That's how they become valuable. They be like, oh, I took care of this for you. Oh, I know this was stressing you out, so here's what I did. They don't even be asking no questions. All they be doing is taking notes and paying the fuck attention. And here you are saying, well, you never come to me and ask me for nothing. I shouldn't have to. If you know that I'm an independent woman, why do you think that I got to ask you for every little bitty thing? But real men know. Now look, you stand in the gap for her. She could be able to relax in her feminine energy. She can just come into the room and know that everything is taken care of. She can make one less decision when I'm right here in the room.
People don't even want to engage with black women because that attitude is very rough.
We don't just need men occupying space. We need men being men. No matter how independent a woman.
So let's get to it. In today's video, we're going to examine black men speaking on why they decided to use their passports, why they decided to do the things that they do. Excuse me. And it really points towards the black woman. All right? Let's just call it what it is. These men have been married, they've dealt with women, and, you know, when in comparison to the things that they've experienced, they just say, black women, you're just not enough. So when you see a woman like this on the screen talking, you're like, ma'am.
Woman is when she's in the presence of a real man, she can relax and she will not be independent. She will not treat that.
When a woman is in the presence of a man, she will not be independent. Why not? Why not? Why would you wait till you're in the presence of a man to not be independent? It makes no sense. Stay that way. Pay that way. Unbelievable. But let's get to these passport brothers, man. Let's get to these passport brothers.
Reevaluating everything I had ever did in my life.
Let's go.
Let's go do a trip. And I'm telling these cats, look, let's go to Ethiopia. Then they say, well, look, let's go to Dominican Republic. I'm like, man, I really don't want to go to Dominican Republic. Right. And needless to say, Dominican Republic was exactly what I needed. Right. So what pushed you all the way to do it?
So these black men realized they needed to get away from black women. They're willing to come out in the public and say, look, I know there's better women in this world than what the black woman has systemically been programmed to, to be. And they're just sick of it.
I have some roots in Louisiana. I was living out there. I was working for the state, bought a home. The whole traditional thing. I was married. At the time, me and my ex,
the man did everything traditional. He bought a home. He got married. He made sure that, look, I love you. You could get alimony. You could get child support. Look, I'm all in for you. What does that mean? That means that the black woman ain't going to do that for you. You understand? Well, not me, but you brothers out there. It takes a special man to have that sort of, cachet with the black woman. You got to, for them to want to do for you and marry you and buy a house and all this other stuff. But most black men do that. They take care of their women, babe. These black women are well taken care of. But this gentleman was just heartbroken.
Push you all the way to do it. So, I have some roots in Louisiana. I was living out there. I was working for the state, bought a home. The whole traditional thing. I was married. At the time, me and my ex, we were moving to Mexico. I had already got tired of everything in the United States. I just couldn't do it anymore. So we were.
So him and his ex-wife, he was going to move them to Mexico. The man has money. That's first line of order. And the man loves his woman. Second line of order. Let's go.
I was planning on moving to Mexico. It changed for her. I think she got scared. So, went through the whole divorce. Like you said.
Whoa. He skipped a lot there, but I'm going to say that just to be fair. But he said she got scared. And she didn't want to go. So they got a divorce. There's a lot missing in that story. But if we're going to take it off face value, we'll sit there and say, he said, we're going to Mexico. He's paying all the bills. He loves you. He would never do anything to harm you. He was going to protect you. He got your back. So why you don't want to go? So it's just as simple as that. Okay? So let's go.
House out, and then I'm moving back to Texas with my mother. Now here I am, 44 years old, living with my mother, trying to reset, like you talk about all the time.
Wow. So turns out, the story is crazy. I'm going to just give him credit, though. Whatever happened with the ex-wife and the house that he bought and all this money he had to end up living back with his mother because of the divorce. Maybe he don't want to get into it too much.
I just couldn't do it anymore. So we were planning, or I was planning on moving to Mexico. It changed for her. I think she got scared. So, went through the whole divorce. Like you said, started losing stuff, had to rent my house out, and then I'm moving back to Texas.
Okay.
Now here I am.
Okay, he started losing stuff, and he had to rent his house out.
44 years old, living with my mother, trying to reset, like you talk about all the time, is starting over your life. But men, we tend to have to do that a lot after a relationship. So I'm trying to reset, and one of my friends from the military, he inboxed me and said, hey man, we like you travel a lot. you ever been to Sosua? I had never heard of it. I had never seen it on TV. I had never been there, anything about it. So at first I was hesitant. I said, nah, I don't know, man. And then he said, watch this video. And it was one of your videos, and it was actually a creep cam video, right? And I watched that video. I said, hey, man, I already booked my ticket, man. You give me the dates. Like, I need this reset. So we came out here the first time, and like most of us, get out here, and it's a shock, man. It shocks you from the minute you get off the plane, right? You see everybody smiling, everybody happy, and you see all these brothers that look like you, and they not beef.
When you get away, when you go to these other places, everybody's happy, everybody's pleasant. And like I say, black women just don't understand. See, they're so systemically programmed, not against me, against you regular niggas out there. But what I'm saying is, they're so systemically programmed, they walk around with headphones on, hoodies on, FaceTiming people. They'll FaceTime somebody just to walk to the store, to look like they're busy, act like they're on the phone. They do all this weirdo shit. And when you go to DR and these other places, no, this is about people on people. Women are not walking around acting like they're busy, knowing that they fucking single as French toast, and going back home to use the rose and all the fly shit, and take care of the dog and clip the dog toenails and all sorts of wild shit that's independent, which is fine. But over there, people are more engaging with one another. These brothers are saying, yeah, you like the women of the last thing they want to do is be on their phone when they see men.
They don't even know you. They on the plane talking to you. I met 10 brothers on the flight that I ended up kicking it with 3 days while we was out there the first time. So when I came here the first time, I was almost sold. And then I went back.
Hold on, you talking about the black women? I just wanted to get the intro.
In my truck.
Okay. So the man, just as he's thinking.
Time, damn near in tears, brother. Reevaluating everything I had ever did in my life. Like, why am I still going back to this plantation when I actually was free for a minute? And when I got back, brother, I sold everything, packed up my dog, and I made the decision to go. And for a lot of military people, a lot of us have been deployed.
So a lot of these military men in particular, and these supposed to be, these are for the most part, the good men with the good benefits or whatever the case is, did get caught up in the streets like brothers and stuff like that. And I don't know too much about the military guys, but the last thing that they was, in my opinion, was out here in the streets like me. Yeah, KB, good morning, brother. Yeah, son. Something happened. They stopped my shit. It's all good, man. They stopped my joint, dog. But like KB, remember, I'm very proud of you. You know what I mean? I don't get to see you all, but I'm very proud of you of what you've done. Because I know it's because of me why you such a king. Listen, I'm very proud of you, but you can identify with what these guys are talking about where you get real treatment in life.
The country, because you have to stay there a year. You learn how to, move around within the country, what to say, what not to say, respecting the culture, the hearts and minds, and all that stuff. So the transition for me to leave wasn't as tough because I've lived overseas in the military. The Army still take care of me when it comes to financially to live overseas.
Shout out to the military. Shout out to the military. Yeah,
so,
all of them.
Yeah, man, I just pulled the trigger and I said, it's time for me. I've dedicated my entire life to serving the country, serving my family.
Here we go. This man, listen, you hear this man, I dedicated my life to serving my country, serving my family, and these black bitches just don't want to be ride or die. Yo, these guys, the men of these good alpha men, they've been pissed off for a while. A lot of brothers don't understand.
Shout out to the military. Shout out to the military. Yeah, so, all of them.
Yeah, man, I just pulled the trigger and I said, it's time for me. I've dedicated my entire life to serving the country, serving my family, doing everything everybody tells you to be, especially in the black community, as a black nigga. And holding my hat and my chest out like I've never been to jail. I've never done this. I'm
a good man. I'm a good man. I made sure of that. I made sure I did everything right. I didn't get caught up out here like Prince Simp and all these other bozos. I did it right. And that's how come I always say, yo, listen, my alpha brother, I stick up for you. I know you don't fuck with me, but I still stick up for you, brother, because respect should be had for brothers that did the right thing. With brothers like me and KB, we get the, we got women paying for us and shit. Like, wow.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, I just pulled the trigger and I said, it's time for me. I've dedicated my entire life to serving the country, serving my family, doing everything everybody tells you to be, especially in the black community, as a black man. And holding my hat and my chest out, like I've never been to jail, I've never done this, I've never done that. This is what everybody told me to be a man. And I never thought about my happiness. And when I came to Sosua and I met the brothers here and I seen how peaceful, how you can walk around freely and everybody was smiling and having a good time, I said, there's no better place for me to be right now. And that's when I made the decision, man. I packed up my dog and I'm here.
Man, the man got married. He did everything right. When you hear a man talk like that, he's truly heartbroken. See, he got killed inside. He got married. His wife wasn't a ride or die. She was already in. He married her. She gonna get child support. She gonna get alimony. That's that. He gets no benefit out of that when she's not happy.
You did an OG style. I'm leaving and I'm leaving my dog. Me and my dog, me and my real dog.
Yeah.
And look, shout out to Men on the Move podcast, man. I got a chance. All the brothers asked me about Men on the Move. Got a chance to talk to the brother. He's doing well. Salute the Men on the Move.
I have some markers, but I didn't watch the whole thing, but I have some markers, but I want to see what happened. I'm sure he was talking some shit.
He's definitely one of my.
Because brothers are truly upset with the black woman, but she don't give a damn. But it is what it is. Look what these brothers going out here living the good life as opposed to this.
That man like she do not need him because he won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed.
Yes, KB. I love to hear the story, brother. I appreciate this. Facts. The 33-year-old queen called me out at a store, shaking my head, had my earphones on, so she went gladiator and came up to me, shaking my head, yo, but I'm done extracting. Summer coming next month, so I'm hard body training for Young Box. You have options. It's a beautiful thing. To make you say, well, what are other men doing out here? Well, these other men, they've had it. Okay? They're going to where it's nice.
Top brother. Salute to the brotherhood, man. Thank you for being a member of the channel. All you guys as members of the channel, man. I appreciate you guys, man. All you guys, man. Brother Philip is a solid guy, man. I shout out to him on Jay in the building. A lot of brothers in the building. But let me ask you, man. So when you made that move to Sosua, what are some of the shocks that you saw that kind of tripped you out that's different than what you normally see in America? What just tripped you out in Sosua?
The women. Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay.
Let's keep it up. We're gonna keep the buck tonight. Keep it up.
We always come here and say we love our sisters and we explain why we love them so much. Let me tell you something, man. There is nothing I've experienced. Now I know brothers are from Miami and New York and they dealt with Dominicans.
They used to New York, East Coast. Miami,
nothing like a homegrown Dominican. It's just hard for me to compare that to anything else. Or Haitian, or anybody.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm from New York. So yeah, I've dealt with Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, whatever. Cool. But this brother said ain't nothing like a homegrown Dominican. These brothers go out there, and once they experience, they're not like me. They're not like KB. They don't know what it is for a woman to love on them, even being married. You understand? So they get excited. They get happy. They get heartbroken. And damn, why my sisters can't be like this? It's a whole bunch of emotions.
The general theme of the country is people are at ease. They're happy, in general. Mm-hmm. So when I came here, And I started meeting people, and I started meeting the women, and I seen how submissive and nice and sweet and caring, and how they want you to meet their family, how family.
Whoa, hold up. This man, wow. So, when the man talks about the black woman, he has, I don't know. Matter of fact, he's going to tell you the adjectives that he has. But listen to how many adjectives. Listen to how he describes something that's not the black woman and how he loves it.
In general. So when I came here and I started meeting people and I started meeting the women and I seen how submissive and nice and sweet and caring and how they wanted you to meet their family, how family oriented they were, how every Sunday out here in Sosua, the beach is filled with family and children. Family. And everybody's having a good time, regardless of what everybody knows what's going on in Sosua. Yeah. They take a break and everybody's with their family. I just didn't see that back home.
He just didn't see black women back home. Shout out to Vic. What's good? The man just every black man wants black women to just be a better woman. What does that mean? Just be nice. You don't have to, well, I'm not going to even get into that. Let this man talk. I'm not going to do this because I love my sister.
Family oriented they were, how every Sunday out here in Sosua, the beach is filled with family and children. Family. And everybody's having a good time, regardless of what everybody knows what's going on in Sosua. Yeah. They take a break and everybody's with their family. I just didn't see that back home. I didn't experience that a lot. So that was the key thing. As soon as I touched ground, man, you can feel the energy from the feminine side that just says, hey, you're welcome here. I don't care what you did in your past. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care.
I don't care what you did in your past. I don't care how much money you make. All you have to do is make enough money to take care of me, to make me happy. And a national money where your money values a little bit better. All you need is to just have enough money to take care of me. It's not much. I'm very feminine. I'm into my family. I'm submissive. Yeah, I'm tricky. I'm still a woman. But I'm going to make sure you good because you make sure I'm good. Don't matter how much you make. You ain't got to make no, you got enough to take me out, dance, buy me a fucking dress or whatever. Whatever the case is as a real, I guess, girlfriend sort of scenario. If you could just do that little bit, which is, like I always say, y'all know me, man. Women in America, they want you to do all of that for them, but they got money. The bitches over there ain't got no money. You got money and you want that. That don't make sense to me. That's how come, me and brothers like KB and Vic, we extract. That shit's crazy. But anyway, let's go. It's just the standard of taking care of women. I understand that. But, what you need, a dress? You want to go out? You want to go to the movies? What the fuck more you need?
None of the jewels, how flashy you are, none of that stuff. If you treat me good, I'm going to treat you good. And I think that's what a lot of men are looking for. And everybody.
Whoa, black men are looking for women. If you treat me good, I treat you good. And that's all everybody's saying. But when you got this, you're going to be fucked up. When you got this. Because the funny thing is, brothers ain't even getting to it yet. Like, the Dominican women look better than this black. I love black women first, and I believe black women are the most beautiful, but the Dominican women, in these brothers' estimation, look better than you. And they're nicer. And they're, you want all this money.
She can relax and she will not be independent. She will not treat that man like she do not need him because he won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed. You have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to.
It's treated equal. Like everybody is treated equal. I remember my first encounter getting off the Greedy Tourist bus. I'm walking down the strip. Woman just grabbed my junk out of the book. She called me off guard. Wow, like, hey, what the hell is going on here? Woman just she's like Bruce Lee.
Look at this big fat dude. No disrespect. A woman just grabbed his junk walking down the street. Okay? Now, what does that mean? You know, that means he can grab her junk back. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. He can grab her junk back, fam. Don't you understand? Brothers are having a good time. Brothers are living basic life. He can grab her junk back and she's not, oh, he motherfucker that. No. It's like, what's up? You like my junk, I like your junk. He's big and fat. It don't matter. He got enough to take her out to dinner. You understand? Hang out with her, get to know her. Bitch might not even speak English. You know what I'm saying? Or so. I mean, and the brothers, look at the smiles on these brothers' faces. When you go overseas, you know, go to these places, you're just a happy person as opposed to like seeing your beautiful black sister act like she on the phone when she walked by you.
You're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, man. And then, it was a different world for me. And shout out to my brother Wesley, man. Really appreciate you, brother, being in the building. Look, man, the woman just grabbed my junk like karate, just like the iron claw, the tiger claw. And I was like, I'm looking at her like, oh, I'm feeling good over here. All right. Right.
Now, yes, he did not have relations with that woman. Okay? The point is, he was like, oh, women are friendly. Everybody's cool. You can, you know, get close to a woman and talk to her and take her out or whatever the case is. Whatever. Put your swag down. Whatever it is. These brothers are more happy with that opportunity as opposed to the black woman.
I think it. She's like, oh yeah.
Man, I think they have at least one. I say,
like I often tell y'all niggas, like you go overseas, these big fat jolly making money ass niggas, you know, like black women don't care about these niggas. Big and fat. And I don't got nothing against. I'm just saying they want some other shit. Dominican women see this money, nigga, and like, whoa, it's going down. This man got dimes.
You know where that's at. Mm-hmm. When I first came out here, yeah, man, I feel like I almost got kidnapped 3-4 times by them cheapers, man. They're aggressive in a good way, not in a bad way. So to receive that energy when you haven't received it a good majority of your life.
To receive good woman energy. To receive good woman energy. And in this man's opinion, he hasn't, and he believes he's speaking for most of you black men, haven't received good woman energy in your life.
To receive that energy when you haven't received it a good majority of your life, it can be a shock, man. It take a little while to adjust.
Yeah.
So it shocks these men that they've grown up and they've married black women, and for them to go somewhere else where women are just nice by nature, and they want something, just like just like this bitch over here. They want something just like her. She wants something. She's in America. What is the difference? She got money already. It's the only difference.
If you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed. You have not put yourself in such a...
Now, over here, your force to be needed is not so much. The only thing you are in America, boo, you are overpriced hoe. Because you damn sure can't just want a man. You got money already. So why I got to go through these hoops and droops? No, these guys said, fuck that.
Yeah, to be able to maneuver through it. So, yeah, that was the biggest shock to me, man. I tell people I see nothing but beautiful teeth out here all day. Every day. Smiles.
Yeah. Man, the women are just, man, they hit different. Like a lot of people I try to tell them, So they'll see some of the creep cam videos and stuff, and they'll say, well, I don't see that many pretty women. And me, even shot on Jay, me and him even talk about it. So, Jay, don't listen to don't just go by the creep cam video.
Right.
They got women that'll just come through like a unicorn and just throw you the hell off. Like, you don't know where they come from. Look like some ninja that made them in a lab. You could just be sitting there with the brothers, killing it, and a unicorn just come through like, oh my God. Look, the last day all us was in flip-flop talking, we just sitting there talking. And I heard a unicorn just came through like, what the heck? It just froze the whole everything. Brothers got chicken wings in my right. It's like, it was just that kind. It's just out of the blue. We don't know where these chicks come from, so I tell dudes all the time, don't just look at the creep cam video.
No.
Don't just, that's beating you. You don't even know what the hell is going on. Like, when you just, because a lot of people, DR has, like, DR, man, is a weird kind of place how people look at it. So they just equate everything to a couple of blocks. Right. They don't really understand the whole country, even the whole Sosua. They don't see, it took me even getting outside of Pedro Pasante to see the whole Sosua.
Sorry about that.
That's real. We got to be men now, and I think if we do that, then if we respect each other, then everybody else we're gonna demand respect. We ain't playing around with it. Yeah, you gotta demand it. But look, did you see these women who have been coming to Sosua lately? All these sister girls.
Oh, right. I forgot about that part. I don't want to be disrespectful. Matter of fact, I'm not going to be disrespectful because they're very disrespectful to black women. I'm going to be nice with this. I'm going to be nice, man.
They're built high rises in Ohio and other places. I'm talking about a lot.
I have markers. I just want to see what I missed.
In multiple countries, you're probably doing pretty well.
You're doing well.
You're doing pretty well.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. So a lot of that, because let me tell you, man, everybody thought the whole passport movement was going to die down. And there's so many haters of the passport movement. Like a guy told me day before yesterday, just because somebody criticized something don't mean they hate it, which is true. But if every video you make is the passport bros take a L, and you're showing like dudes in
hold on, man.
If you got kids, I'm dealing with that now. That's kind of why I'm dealing with stuff in the United States. Make sure this stuff is, I'm telling you guys, we only have a short amount of time. You don't owe nobody snatch nothing. Take care of yourself. If you want to go to Thailand, go to Thailand. You want to go to Africa, go to Africa. You want to go to DR, wherever you want to go. You want to clap cheeks every day, that's your God-given right there. Go ahead and do that. You earned it. Because we spent our whole life, we spent our whole life taking care of somebody. Like you just said, man, you feel like you took care of your kids, you're married, did everything you can, you served the country, and you still get the kick in the ball,
These black men served their country, got married, and he still he got kicked in the balls by dealing with a black woman. And men are really fed up with it, and they like, yo, black woman, you ain't enough.
And to the people that got something to say about what we're doing and calling out these one or two people that's messing with children and stuff, half of y'all got family members.
Hold on, man.
To 11. I want to build a coalition. I told you that.
Hold on.
So
I have markers. I'm just checking.
In Sosua and how we travel to them. Go through
I'm gonna just go to my markers.
And I'm gonna start doing safety briefs Sundays.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go to my markers.
You deal with women who's not. I'm gonna be real with you. You deal with let's say in the United States she might be an 8, but in the DR she might be a 5.
Right.
In the United States, you black women, you might think you are
position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to. That's how they become valuable. They be like, oh, I took care of this for you. Oh, I know this was stressing you out, so here's what I did. They don't even be asking no questions. All they be doing is taking notes and paying the fuck attention. And here you are saying, well, you never come to me and ask me for nothing. I shouldn't have to.
And in the DR, I got a better chick. Look, sometimes when you first come, you deal with women who's not, I'm gonna be real with you. You'll deal with let's say in the United States, she might be an 8, but in the DR, she might be a 5. Right? You'll deal with a 5, arguing with her every day, putting up with stuff. I done did it. I'm telling you the truth. Look, I keep it 100. Mm-hmm. Some of the first chicks I've dealt with, some of them with 5s now, what you can deal with. Man, you can deal with some chicks you won't even believe with in the DR. Like, look, I looked at some NFL players' wives and chicks they deal with. A dude working at Home Depot can get better than some of the guys that's in the league. You come.
There you have it, fellas. I mean, niggas understand. You go to the DR, you get yourself an NFL looking wife. Oh, your wife look better than a nigga in the NFL. Understand what's at your option, black man. While you sit around, you dealing with this bullshit. Liking this bitch because she got big lips and you want her to suck on you and stuff like that.
Independent. She will not treat that man like she do not need him because he won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed. You have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to
think about it. These brothers don't gotta hear that. And they walking around with bitches that look better than NFL players.
You come to the DR, and I'm telling you, you're dealing with women that look so. These dudes, man, got millions and millions of dollars dealing with chicks that you got some 10 times look better than that. And that's real talk.
They soul snatchers out here. I'm a testament that they are soul snatchers out here. Some of the most beautiful women on the planet that I've been in a lot of places, but they're some of the most beautiful women. I think a lot of it has to do with the environment, how they eat, how they live. A lot of it has to do.
See, people don't understand that shot. Right there, that's a shot at the black sisters on how they eat, how they live, how they big, how they shouldn't be that big, how everybody should be more looking at a good size. It's, but the sisters, they think they know everything.
They're always in the gym. They're always in shape. They take a lot of pride in their appearance without all the extra stuff. Now, so soon as you're going to get all the surgeries and all that stuff. But that's our fault. I believe that's our fault. That's hip-hop culture, telling these women to look like a Kardashian and the rest of them, because that's what we like. But you were so right. I think I said on your last live, like, I almost fell for a Vegas chick. I almost was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm wrapping it up. Like, she wasn't here for about 3 days. I had to catch myself. Like, wait a minute. This is not what you came out here for. So, like you said, man, like an 8 or 10 in the States out here, that's a 5 or 6. She can easily get you hooked out here, and it's not so.
They're basically saying, black sister, you think you an 8 or a 10, you a 5 out here. They're dealing with women that NFL look better than NFL players' wives. Niggas with millions of dollars, they got women that look better than them, and we already know that they're nicer than the black woman. So these brothers are like, I mean, let's get into that right there. Okay, what do you mean they nicer than the black woman? Not to me. My black women are very nice to me. But out there, we know what it is. The black women ain't nice. Come on, man. We know it.
So much about how she looks, about how she treats you. That's what I use.
That's what gets you, bro. That treatment. And look, I'm just corrupted. And even though I mean, look, I meet a chick and I'm like, I'm good. I'm telling you, look, this is the one. I'm out the game. I'm happy with her. And I might be like that for 2 weeks. And the full moon come out. People laugh about the werewolf, but the werewolf is real in VR. That stuff is hard. Like, you mean it. Like, listen, you mean it. And you might mean it. You know how women are saying they mean something today, but tomorrow they don't? When you that, like I tell people, the DR flips. It's not like the United States. It's the opposite of the United States. Like, I tell dudes, you the fine chick.
I've told brothers that stuff too. I said, look, when you go to these other places, especially the DR and all that, you the bad bitch. You the bad bitch. And I'll tell you, these black women don't understand. These black women don't understand, but these brothers are telling it. They're like, look, you're the bad bitch when you go out there. All you got to do is like have your regular job at Home Depot. You know what I mean? You don't got to be fucking an NFL player to have one of the baddest bitches on the planet treating you good, washing your back, clipping your toenails. Right. Same thing that the black woman's supposed to be doing. Now, if I go out in these streets and ask black women, when the last time you clipped your man's toenails, I probably get 1 out of 100. When last time you washed your man's back? When last time you drew your man's bath water? Come on, man.
You the bad
Yeah, you the bad beaut. You come there, you the bad, and people like, what do you mean you the bad beaut? You the bad beaut, man.
Yeah.
Trying to tell cats that when you're in the DR, like you're on another level. And I'm not telling you to exploit people. I'm not telling you none of that. But I'm telling you that you have way more power than you kind of realize.
Power that a lot of us have never
had.
Never.
Power, a power that's most of us have never had. Power that I've long craved. Power that I've long wanted. Power. These black men want power. Look what this bitch was telling you about your power. Look what she telling you about your power, homie. It's a beautiful thing.
Me, you act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed.
See what I'm saying? When them brothers go out there, they feel power. When they deal with this, they deal with this. They don't want that no more.
You have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you.
That's how the black woman feels about you. Look how these men feel when they leave your black ass. When they leave your black ass, look how they feel.
None of that. But I'm telling you that you have way more power than you kind of realize.
Power that a lot of us have never never experienced, because we're so used to catering to these women in the States that like Big Shirley, we so used to thinking that's all we can get, and then you get hit.
Call a bitch Big Shirley. Whoa, hold on, I might have something for that. Hold on. When I look at the women, they're going they single AF. Yep. Big Shirley.
People don't even want to engage with black women because that attitude is very rough.
See? These brothers don't feel that way. Hey, Vic, I see you right there. Vic said, look, my mom does my dad's feet. Brothers know what I'm talking about. Think about how I live. I'm not trying to show off, because niggas always say, yo, I got big money. I ain't trying to show off. This ain't about money. I could make my bitch do my feet, and I don't pay no bills. You know what I mean? So if I say, yo, do my feet, man, obviously she ain't gonna just come do it because she pay bills. You know what I mean? She's not gonna just come do it. Like the line gotta draw somewhere. But if I say, yo, look, do my feet, then she'll do it. And that's like, you niggas ain't even getting a bitch to do your feet. But Vic said, my mom does my dad's feet. Yo, these black women, they are different. They would never love on you like that, bro. Like, think about it. If you're bleeding somewhere, they're grossed out. They're not trying to help you. You don't got live women like Vic's moms. If his dad's bleeding, she gonna go endure that, hold the blood with her hand on, like that. She's not grossed out by you. These black women are grossed out by you. They worried about situations and providing. Grossed out if you're in pain or hurt, can't do shit for you. Unless she's a nurse. Like I tell you niggas, get nurses, ambulance bitches, get all them weirdo bitches.
Men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to. That's how they become valuable. They be like, oh, I took care of this for you. Oh, I know this was stressing you out, so here's what I did. They don't even...
Ma'am, if you feel that way, why are you mad at passport bros that go do that for women that's better than you? If they make sure that these other women are good the same way that you require, why are you mad at them? Unbelievable. You want the same thing they going to do for them girls.
Then you kind of realize
power that a lot of us have never Never experienced, because we're so
power that the man has never experienced. A man.
We're so used to catering to these women in the States that like Big Shirley, we so need that.
Catering to women in the States. Now guess what catering to the woman in the States is? This bitch being ungrateful.
Be asking no questions. All they be doing is taking notes and paying the fuck attention. And here you are saying, well, you never come to me and ask me for nothing. I shouldn't have to.
She shouldn't have to ask you for nothing. You understand? You understand? But she wants something. Just like the bitches in the DR. You ain't no different. They're going to do that for them women because whatever they make is enough. You want the man to make more.
And that's all we can get. And then you get here and you have, this gorgeous woman pretty much doing whatever you need her to, treat you good, introduce you to her family, take you out with her people, they all accept you. A lot of us, we beef with their families just as much as we beef with the women we with. It's not like that here. It's almost the complete opposite. Like, they'll get on her about not treating you good.
Yeah.
Now, the man talking some shit. He said in the States, you'll have beef with the woman's family once y'all break up or y'all got beef. You understand? Whereas in the DR, the family says, yo, you better go stay with that good man and don't be acting up. So it's a whole system thing. But these brothers are letting you know, black woman, I got a beef with you, your brother, your cousin, and all that. Nah, I'm done with you. You ain't enough.
And then you get here and you have, this gorgeous woman pretty much doing whatever you need her to, treat you good, introduce you to her family, take you out with her people, they all accept you. A lot of us, we beef with their families just as much as we beef with the women we with. It's not like that here. It's almost the complete opposite. Like, they'll get on her about not treating you good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's different. It's a shock. It shocked me when I came out here. It took me a little while to be able to navigate through that.
All right, so you just led into something else too that I want to talk about. Like, it take a while, but eventually you do get used to it. Like, when you first come, man, I'm telling you, you're savage. You're code name. Like I told you, to one of my cousins, man, his first time in Sasua, this is before you came. My cousin had found out a woman had a baby for the pastor, supposed to be his baby.
I remember that story.
Yeah, that's real stuff, man. So he comes there, man, and now look, he lives in Santiago now with my cousin Ken. Got a beautiful chick, and every time I talk to him, he's very happy. But he can't do Sasua.
So his homie in America, his girl had a baby by the pastor, and niggas took him out of there, took that man to the DR, and now he got a beautiful woman that loves him. Unbelievable.
What saved his life, man? He wanted to hurt that woman and the pastor, and he was hurt that the woman was giving him Junie cakes to the pastor. And when
he wanted to do something real bad to the pastor and them. And people don't understand what black men go through. And these brothers are trying to say, look, we had to get that man out of the country. Now he has a beautiful woman.
Now, look, he lives in Santiago now with my cousin Ken. Got a beautiful chick. And every time I talk to him, he's very happy. But he came to Sasua. Sasua saved his life, man. He wanted to hurt that woman and the pastor, and he was hurt that the woman was giving him Junie cakes to the pastor. And look, I told you how he saw the baby wasn't his. He held it up, and the baby smiled, and it was the pastor's smile, and it got him. But Sasua saved this man's life, but he went hard. Like, he had to get it out of his system. He went $1,600 in a couple of days. I'm like, man, what the hell did you do? You know what I'm saying? But he turned to the return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. It brought him back to reality. So, I mean, I'm like, dude, don't spend money like that. So why do you think men just, like, no matter what we tell them, hey, man, don't give these women all your money, they do it anyway. So, what do you think about that?
First of all, you can't tell this nothing. You got to show them. Let's just get that out of the way.
Now, I like this part right here because, okay, the dude gave the chick the money or whatever the case is. It's the same thing that the black woman won over here. Now, why wouldn't that black man give it? Because I'm sure he was giving his black woman money. And what did she do? She fucked the pastor and had a baby. That man was giving that black woman money as well. And she fucked the pastor and tried to make it like it was his. And he wanted to do something to them. It's crazy, man. Had he not gone out there and got all that shit out of his system, he'd probably be in jail.
Yeah, this is real with our people. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I think some of them think like, honestly, you just don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Even if you live here, even if you're here every day, you just know what I'm telling you, I don't know how many brothers, man. I sit down, I see the Roombas when I'm working. I know somewhere that flips, and they say, first question I answer to is your first time. That's general what they say yes. And I'm trying to give them the game. And I see them that night, or I see them the next day, and they
Hold on. My man dropping Jews over here in the chat. Plus, I got another marker at 55. Anyway, let me get to the KB trying to talk his shit. Facts. Black women have been good to me. Remember doing 33-year-old taxes, a skill I got from my auditor mom. Baffled, but the tax loops I gave her, she gave me all the tax returns on the condition that I invested in my 3 failed cash flow business ventures. At first, I found it weird because of the social programmer, but eventually I realized it's a part of extracting. So I kept extracting and keep trying my hand at trying to strike it big. I get it. Because I will say, I am building another channel dealing with that. Subject. This channel is I can't go as extreme as I want, but I'm gonna do another channel on extracting because in these new times in America, that's what it is. But you go to the DR, that's what it ain't.
You eventually meet a woman, and you're in a situation. A regular man it's just natural. It just happens like that. It just happens like that.
We're just like we said on one article, like we are the prize. Like I literally walk around here. This is not a flex. I walk around here like I'm LeBron James.
Yeah,
like that's how people treat you out here. Because one thing about American men is we tend to be more loving and caring in a sense than what a lot of the women in these countries are used to. Right? Mm-hmm. You know better than I do. Like these Dominican men don't play. Right? They don't do a lot of talking.
Black men are more loving because these brothers have been emasculated. They know how to be nice to a woman. All they've ever done was take care of a woman and try to make her feel good and try to live up to her standards.
If you know that I'm an independent woman, why do you think that I got to ask you for every little bitty thing? But real men know. Now look, I'm going to stand in the gap for her. She could be able to relax in her feminine energy. She can just come into the room and know that everything is taken care of. She can make one less decision when I'm right here in the room.
Same thing every other woman wants. Same thing every other woman wants that's nicer than you. Don't you get it, sis? Don't you get it?
They don't do a whole lot of what do you want, what you want. They don't do a lot of none of that. So when we come over here, we're so used to we even look at a woman different, then we're gonna go to jail, we're gonna lose everything. So we come over here a little bit more, hey, I don't want no problems, I'm coming over here for peace. So they understand that if you're in their country, if you left America where a lot of people are trying to get to, and you come to their country, it is for a reason. It is for a peaceful reason. So they can feel that when you're around them. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say I don't have any problems out here, because I didn't come out here. I left that American mindset, the politics, the how the women are acting.
I left that American mindset, the politics, how the women are acting. There you have it, fellas. Oh, hold on. There you have it. Sorry about that. The man is sick of it. Black women are not enough.
All that stuff is said. I didn't bring none of that crap when I came here, man.
You don't need it.
Don't need it. I came over here and said I'm gonna put myself in the culture. I'm gonna learn the language. I'm gonna learn how they do things, and that's what I'm gonna be. And if you do that, especially if you're moving over here, you won't have no problem.
Yeah, man. That's definitely. I'm telling you, man. Them dudes are not ready for what they go out. No. They're not ready. They're not ready for what you're gonna experience. Like I wasn't ready. I'm gonna tell you, man. I felt like I was threw out in a Shark Tank, and I wasn't prepared for what was gonna happen, and I freaked the hell out. And I tried to eat all the M&Ms. I had a jug of M&Ms.
When you go to the DR, it's like you in a Shark Tank. You understand? Endless women, not enough jobs. See, that's the whole thing. It's endless women, not enough jobs. In America, it's endless jobs for women. It's weird. It's infinite women, not enough jobs in other places. I mean, you make your determination, man. They are not built for this shit.
For all of them. I want all of them. Give me all of them.
All of them. I would take no prisoners.
Look, I ain't taking that. So look, I had to get this, man. Look, this is real talk right here. Look, this is real talk. Let me tell y'all, brother, something right here. K2 plus get to and approach to Sue nightlife. Before we let people on, I want to ask you this, and then I'm gonna open it up. I'll let a couple brothers on. But let me ask you, that nightlife in Sasua is different. I have never experienced nightlife like I experienced in Sasua. Sasua nightlife is different. So how should people stay safe doing the nightlife?
I'll go back to what I said earlier. You don't need all that, brother. You don't need all that. Don't come out here. And I get a lot of input from the chiefs. I speak for them, I ask some questions. When you live out here, Flip probably speak to this. You get to know some of them, you get to see some of them. So one of their biggest, I won't say issues, is that we come out here and lose all our street smarts when we step foot in the country.
Black men go out there, they lose all of their street smarts because they just want to be loved. Not me, not them, but black men, it's so desperate. It is desperate, man. It's sad, man, because you don't stand a damn chance in the U.S., so I understand, man.
It's a buck 100. And I told people I had more fun with 30 Diana. I kept it a buck. And that's what I tell people, that nothing's wrong with that. Just as long as you're not messing with kids, as long as you ain't out here like exploiting the women. And what I mean by exploiting the women, you bring on your women like, I'm not paying you. Next thing you know, breaking windows and all kinds of stuff out, making the brothers look bad. That's what I'm talking about. That.
And my question is, what's the flex or not flex?
Diana is good.
Got Diana, I got sexy red out here. So we all got.
And San Flamingo just got married. Hey, I done lost 4 chicks to marriage. I had a team. I done lost 4 of them to marriage because brothers coming to the DR and they wiping them chicks up no matter what.
He lost 4 chicks to marriage because brothers that he know come to the DR and are really marrying them women. And the black women, they just don't. I'm not saying that the black women are taking a loss or anything like that, but you could damn sure say these are good men that will pay for a woman, that will pay for a black woman that's off the market. It's stupid.
Tell them. When I tell you they wife, look, I have, I got right at 16, right almost at 16,000 subscribers. And I'm going to tell you, man, I got hundreds of dudes who done came and wiped up. I think DR will be a check. Let me tell you. What I told them, I was like, hey, man, take your time, bro. You don't need to be rushing. They're like, damn, this is going to make me feel good. They're like, oh, man, you don't understand. I understand.
So he told the guys, take your time. Don't marry the woman so fast. And the men are like, yo, bro, you don't understand. All I ever wanted was a woman to love me for me, man.
Nah, man, you don't understand. No, Ninja, I understand. I understand. He's like, man, ain't nobody ever did that. Look, remember on the movie, you remember on Malcolm X? You remember on the movie when Denzel played him? Remember how when Malcolm X was talking to the white guard in the prison, and the dude like, I ain't never seen no ninja talk to a white man like that. So these dudes kind of treat you like that when you try to talk to them, and they're like, I ain't never had no woman treat me like that, bro. Bro, she making plantains. No, she making plantains every day, man. Yeah, I'm like, bro, like, dude, it's okay, I understand. No, man, you don't understand. Like, next thing you know, you got married. You got married, and I was like, oh,
bro, I checked my WhatsApp the other day. I lost 3.
And like I said, it don't matter. Like, you big and fat, you whatever you want to be. I mean, a man is a man out there. And I'm not saying that to say like big and fat. When I say big and fat is like when you go to these other places and you see like family day or whatever it is, family day at the beach, and you'll see like a badass woman or older woman or whatever the case is, her husband is big and fat and he's from there. So what I'm saying is like, a man that's gonna love on them, they gonna love back. That's what I'm trying to say when I say that part. So it don't matter if you big and fat, if you gonna love on them and take care of them the same way this woman wants you to take care of her. She wants you to take care of her too. She ain't no different.
He won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed.
As a black man, you work for the city. You work for the water department. And you couldn't create a force to be needed for this woman. Like, that shit is fucked up.
To the state. Real quick. Yeah, 3 to the state. So yeah, that's right. I'm leaving. A lot of them leaving before Halloween too. I'm like, oh man.
Dudes grabbing them. Cats, and I understand, man. Cats.
Yeah. I
understand.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely. So look, last question before I open it up. What should men be aware of dealing with women in Sasua? Like you in that environment. What should men be aware of? Like to kind of be cautious of, and just to kind of, you know what I'm saying? And to kind of tie into what we just
come Sunday before you won't get a bill, and it's gonna be a lot clear.
I got 108.
It's a big difference from you coming visit for the weekend and you're a guy that lived it. When you live there, you get a whole different thing. You're not paying money like a cat coming on the weekend or whatever. And if you want it, I'm doing a video coming out about this right here. Should you get a girlfriend or not? If you want it, and I'm just talking more or less about like outside of Sasua. Right. But still, I tell dudes this all the time. Even though there's other places outside of Sasua, you can fall in the same trap in Santiago, Santo Domingo. I saw it. These women you'll think they one thing, but when there's something else, next thing you know, you're in love, you go to the United States. I saw chicks who don't want to go to the United States, but they will drain ninjas that's working in the United States. They will drain dudes like, hey man, I'm sending her this, and I'm like, man, don't send them chicks all your money, big dog.
Yeah, now that's a point. So them brothers get treated so good, they will come back to the United States and send the bitch money over there for her and her boyfriend. What does that mean to me? That means he's a fucking bozo, but more importantly, that's money he could be giving a black woman. And black women don't get it. This man don't like you that much that he'll send a bitch overseas sucking and fucking somebody else's money because she make him feel good. The black woman just don't get it. But the problem is, he looked like this. He looked like Big Dog. So he looked like Big Dog. He's sending the bitches over their money. Black women don't want his money. That's just what it is.
And going back. Next year I go back. Look, right now, I don't go back till February. I'm like, why are you sending this woman money if you ain't going back till February? Just go deal with a woman in the States. Look, there's good women in the States too.
There's plenty of good women in the States.
There's very good women in the United States. And I tell niggas, that's why, I don't know what's the disconnect, because these men will give black women money, but they don't look a certain way, this, that. All right. I don't know what to say after that. She rather pay.
In the States, you don't have to travel. My problem with women in the States, look, I smash them. I don't date them. I smashed one recently.
His problem with women in the United States, he smash them, he don't date them. Let's go. Passport Bros clap back at black women in the United States. Let's get it, homie. Talk your shit, son.
My problem with women in the States, look, I smash them. I don't date them. I smashed one recently. My problem with women in the States is we think completely opposite. The things I care about, they don't care about at all.
The things that he care about, the black women in the United States don't care about at all. And it makes the man feel sad and heartbroken. And it makes the man feel worthless. And he got money and stuff, and he did everything, but he realized that his best is not enough for women like in the United States.
So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed. You have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to.
So When I tell you niggas, go get that money, these bitches got money, that's what you ought to be doing. Why would you do that? She got money. So now if you're an alpha man, you got money, she got money. That means you have, like, this shit is wild. This shit is so crazy. As an alpha man, you've been taught not to extract money from her. You're crazy. Fuck, you just gonna take care of this bitch like she a child and she talking to you like this all the time? You're crazy. Who would pay for that?
That's how they become valuable. They be like, oh, I took care of this for you. Oh, I know this was stressing you out, so here's what I did.
Ma'am, why was you stressed out? Who the fuck are you? What about me? Whatever, man. Whatever.
Oh, look. Thank you for the 999 super chat, my brother. Keep talking that heavy to the brother. That's real, brother. I mean, I thank you for being that real talk. And remember, all y'all brothers go subscribe to my brother. Subscribe. Don't Jay them. Subscribe to Cam. Subscribe to the brothers. This is the Brotherhood Unlimited Cam in the buildings. Man, appreciate the 499 super chat. Absolutely correct. You don't have to bring your clothes and chain here. That's real. Look, Cam, I think.
Absolutely correct. You don't have to bring all your clothes and chains here. Too many brothers come here and wild out. You don't need all that in other places. You don't got to have all that stuff. You could just have your little bit of money, man. Be nice, talk, hang out, go eat, fool around. You know, same thing this regular woman want over here. Same thing.
You be asking no questions. All they be doing is taking notes and paying the fuck attention. And here you are saying, well, you never come to me and ask me for that. I shouldn't have to. If you know that I'm an independent woman, why do you think that I got to ask you for every little bitty thing? But
ma'am, I thought that me and you making love meant something. I didn't know that you giving me your pussy don't mean nothing. I didn't know that we couldn't just kick it on every level and every angle. I didn't know we still had limitations once you gave up your most prized possession. I didn't know your pussy don't mean shit to you no more. I didn't know.
They failed at controlling their pussy, protecting their pussy, and even maintaining and cleansing their pussy.
Like I said earlier, the first chick stopped me. I got a chain with this cross on it. She took it off my neck. She was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And we were in Santo Domingo on Melicon at a steak restaurant. She's like, "Why are you wearing that?" I remember. This is my first time in the country. I don't know what was going on. And she showed me love and told me, "You don't have to do that." Like she's like, right. She was like, "Oh girl, I'm more than Janae. I got you." She rubbed my shoulder. I got you. Forever, Janae. She was like that with me.
See, the point of this video is this woman right here.
but real men know.
She would never date these guys. She would never date these guys. And these guys want to date her. She wouldn't date them. But look, they're still happy. They're still smiling. She's not smiling.
Now look, I'm gonna stand in the gap for her. She could be able to relax in her feminine energy. She can just come into the room and know that everything is taken care of. She can make one less decision.
They're happy.
Not looks, but just I got you. I'm gonna take care of you. You don't have to worry about it. And I gotta put this out too. So I had somebody. Oh shoot, my bad. Go ahead. I had somebody. One of the she was telling me that her roommate has a man in the States paying all her bills. American brother. She has a Dominican boyfriend. Yeah. She has a Dominican baby. And for her boyfriend's birthday, she hop on the phone and get on this brother's tail about sending her $300-400. As soon as he said it, she would have some extravagant 30th birthday for her boyfriend.
There you have it, black woman. A black man is so stupid and desperate for you to love on him that he'll send a bitch money across the water so she could go spend it with her boyfriend. That's how desperate the black man has become. Because he, like I say, I don't know. Brothers are so stupid. If you realize that the black woman and the woman's right in the feminist battle is against alpha men, then that means the war is on. Who can extract from who? That's the war. As an alpha man with money, you have more money. What does that mean? That means you can bait her in to get money out of her with your money. Invest. It's a war. They are out against you alpha men with money because they don't want to do what you say. So the best thing you should do is get money out of her. It's stupid. She's telling you she's independent. She's telling you she's an independent woman. She don't need you. You stupid.
And a woman is, when she's in the presence of a real man, she can relax and she will not be independent. She will not treat that man like she do not need him because he will.
Ma'am, what do you mean you could stop being independent? The war is on. I want that money.
Won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed.
Need I say more? Why wouldn't you try to get money out of somebody trying to get money out of you? Why wouldn't you play the game and have fun? Why would you be more serious? Why would you have a bitch looking at you like this? Can't be fucking serious.
And I tell brothers, if you meet a Dominican chick out here and she got a child that's young, that means she's sleeping with Dominican men.
Exactly.
They made American. Okay?
I did a video about that, talking about
Come
that.
on, man. Like, you be smart about that. If they got a child under 5 and they 25 years old, you think this dude left the country? It's no different in the States. So while you sitting at home sending her all this money, where do you think this money is going? You have no proof or no way. I'm saying if you don't live here, if you're visiting, or if you're not visiting like Cam, he coming back and forth. Cam will come there. If you're not doing stuff like that, you coming out here twice a year. So come on, man. If you really believe this young, beautiful woman is just sitting back waiting for your behind.
Pay attention, young, beautiful woman. So you can understand why this desperate black man who's a straight bozo sending this bitch money over there. He just wants somebody to love on him when he get there. As far as in America, he can't even pay a black bitch to love him. To clip his toenails. Wash his underarms. Yeah. Wash that nigga underarms. Like, yo, wash my underarms. Yo, do my nails, yo. See, I could get that in America. You know, he can't get that in America, so he just a bozo. He gonna go, like, send money to, like, I guess, hope that he's holding serve. I mean, that's something I don't know why a man would do something that crazy. You send a bitch money for when you go back. So if you die or if you fall ill, you just sent the bitch money for nothing. You can't never go back. Like, it's the wildest shit.
All right, it comes from the States every 6 months. And she ain't getting nothing's happening. Them chicks ain't getting clapped while you go by one of these Dominican brothers. Bro, you gotta be smarter than that, man. You got
Dominican dudes, bro. Dominican dudes raw, man. I'm gonna give it to you.
Man.
Dominican dudes raw, man. God, they got so many. They don't play, man. They slaughter like you think about slaughtering villages. These cats. Look, I got a neighbor in the same neighborhood, bro. He got 3 families. Real
man got 3 families.
Real talk, and he got them all in check in the same neighborhood. All of them. Nobody saying nothing to him. He wears that tight ass shirt. Man, man, your shirt too tight, big dog. In the United States, we be thinking you suspect, but I know Dominicans wear tight clothes, big dog. They help keep a child good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he just like, so man, I'm gonna drop the link if any of you brothers want to get on and jump on there before we stop. All right, so you were supposed to go to Santo Domingo recently.
Sure.
Man, hopefully I'll be back in Santo Domingo. I think I had the boot on.
Bro, I probably
they're definitely holding me up, man. So we got my brother on Jake. Y'all see, man, so on Jake. Yeah, go ahead. So we talk about Sosua, but Cartagena is kind of similar. They like Cartagena and Sosua like sisters. Because all brothers talk about that. It's applicable what we're talking about. And look, me and you gonna do a show on Medellin.
So Iceman, I seen that name before. One True Iceman, I seen that name before, son. What's good, pimpin'? I seen that name before. They can't be that independent if they're constantly after our money. It's the wildest shit. You talk about the Dominicans and the Colombians, they after your money. So are you. And you got money. Like, it blows my mind. So what does this mean? So your pussy costs more than theirs, but you're all whores? What is it? But I'm going to tell you guys what it truly is. And this is the point of being an American. See, you niggas are so behind. What makes it truly blessed and honorable to be an American is that your women have money. That's supposed to be the American way. Everybody got money, everybody balling. But the women took it somewhere else on you alpha niggas. All they do is try to get your money, Why they make their money? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the wildest shit. So a lot of new brothers, we're out here, we're with the real system. No, this is a money battle. Who could get money out of who? Because I realize that you don't cherish your pussy. You'll throw your pussy anywhere to try to make some money. So your pussy ain't worth shit. So now it's about money. Who can get money out of who? That's the beauty of living in America, that you can actually get money out of the women. That's the beauty of living in America. See? So a lot of men don't want no money from women. They just want to take care of a woman and live their life and have, that's all they really want. But you can't get that, brother. It's a war. It's a war.
Like, I've never been to jail. I've never done this. I've never done that. This is what everybody told me to be a man. And I never thought about my happiness. And when I came to Sosua and I met the brothers here and I seen how peaceful my dog, and I made the decision to go. And for a lot of military people, we've been.
Let's go do a trip. And I'm telling these cats, look, let's go to Ethiopia. Then they say, well, look, let's go to Dominican Republic. I'm like, man, I really don't want to go to Dominican Republic.
Right.
And needless to say, Dominican Republic was exactly what I needed.
Right.
So what pushed you all the way to do it?
So, I have some roots in Louisiana. I was living out there. I was working for the state, bought a home, the whole traditional thing. I was married. At the time, me and my ex, we were moving to Mexico. I had already got tired of everything in the United States. I just couldn't do it anymore. So we were planning, or I was planning on moving to Mexico. It changed for her. I think she got scared. So, went through the whole divorce. Like you said, started losing stuff, had to rent my house out, and then I'm moving back to Texas with my mother.
Oh.
Now, here I am, 44 years old, living with my mother, trying to reset, like you talk about all the time, is starting over your life. With men, we tend to have to do that a lot after relationships. So I'm trying to reset, and one of my friends from the military, he inboxed me and said, "Hey man, looks like you travel a lot. Like you ever been to Sosua?" I had never heard of it. I had never seen it on TV. I had never been there, anything about it. So at first I was hesitant. I said, "Nah, I don't know, man." And then he said, "Watch this video," and it was one of your videos, and it was actually a creep cam video, right? And I watched that video. I said, "Hey man, I already booked my ticket, man. You give me the dates. Like I need this reset." So we came out here the first time. Like most of us, you get out here and it's a shock, man. It shocks you from the minute you get off the plane, right? You see everybody smiling, everybody happy, and you see all these brothers that look like you and they not beefing and they don't even know you. They on the plane talking to you. I met 10 brothers on the flight that I ended up kicking it with 3 days while we was out there the first time. So when I came here the first time, I was almost sold, and then I went back, regrouped. Called my best friend and said, "Hey man, I need somebody kind of with a little clearer head. It wasn't just out there to cut up and take with you." So I brought him out here. He's more business minded. And
wait, that's when I met you, right? That's the time I met you.
Yep, that's when you met me.
Okay,
Yep. And he came out here and did his business thing, and we kind of more of a chill. And then when I came back, I'm gonna tell you, brother, I was sitting in my truck the second time, damn near in tears, brother.
Stop the show. The man said he was in tears. He was in tears because he realized, my black women ain't enough for me no more.
Brother, I was sitting in my truck the second time, damn near in tears, brother, reevaluating everything I had ever did in my life. Like, why am I still going back to this plantation when I actually was free for a minute? And when I got back, brother, I sold everything, packed up my dog, and I made the decision to go. And for a lot of military people, a lot of us have been deployed. We've been in other countries, but we couldn't speak the language. You have to stay there a year. You learn how to, move around within the country, what to say, what not to say, respecting the culture, the hearts and minds, and all that stuff. So the transition for me to leave wasn't as tough because I lived overseas in the military. The Army still take care of me when it comes to financially to live overseas.
Shout out to the military. Shout out to the military.
The Army still takes care of this man. The Army still takes care of this man, even, like he's still getting money. The brothers that black women don't want.
Yeah,
so, yeah, man, I just pulled the trigger and I said, it's time for me. I've dedicated my entire life to serving the country, serving my family, doing everything everybody tells you to be, especially in the black community as a black man.
Especially in the black community as a black man. Talk, brother. Talk, brother.
And holding my hat and my chest out like I've never been to jail. I've never done this. I've never done that. This is what everybody told me to be a man. And I never thought about my happiness. And when I came to Sosua and I met the brothers here and I seen how peaceful, how you can walk around freely and everybody was smiling and having a good time, I said, there's no better place for me to be right now. And that's when I made the decision, man. I packed up my dog and I'm here.
Man, you did an OG style. I'm leaving and I'm leaving my dog. Me and my dog, me and my real dog.
Yeah,
And a shout out to Men on the Move Pop, to the brotherhood, Jay in the building, when we see in America.
We always come in here and say we love our sisters and we explain why we love them so much. Let me tell you something, man. There is nothing I've experienced.
Oh, shit. Clapping at the black woman. Wow.
Shocks that you saw that kind of tripped you out that's different than what you normally see in America. What just tripped you out in Sosua?
The women. Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay?
Let's keep it a buck. We're going to keep it a buck tonight. Keep it a buck.
We always come in here and say we love our sisters and we explain why we love them so much. Let me tell you something, man. There is nothing I've experienced. Now, I know brothers are from Miami and New York and they dealt with Dominicans.
Yeah, they used to. New York, East Coast, Miami.
Nothing like a homegrown Dominican. It's just hard for me to compare that to anything else. Or Haitian or, anybody.
Yeah.
So the general theme of the country is people are at ease. They're happy, in general. Mm-hmm. So when I came here and I started meeting people and I started meeting the women and I seen how submissive and nice and sweet and caring.
Submissive, nice and sweet and caring.
And how they want you to meet their family,
how they want you to meet their family.
Oriented they were, how every Sunday out here in Sosua, the beach is filled with family and children.
Family.
And everybody's having a good time. Regardless of what everybody knows what's going on in Sosua, they take a break and everybody's with their family. I just didn't see that back home. I didn't experience that a lot. So that was the key thing. As soon as I touched ground, man, you can feel the energy from the feminine side that just says, hey, you're welcome here. I don't care what you did in your past. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care about none of it. Your jewels, how flashy you are, none of that stuff.
I don't care about your jewels, none of that. The man he's like, black women, I am done with you.
If you treat me good, I'm going to treat you good. And I think that's what a lot of men are looking for.
Wow. And everybody's treated equal. Like, everybody is treated equal. I remember my first encounter getting up free.
Wow. Hold on. I got a little bit more. I believe.
Hey guys, but just guys that trouble. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
You need to understand that one slip up can cost you everything.
Yeah.
And there's guys like Sarge, like you, like me, like Ed.
Sorry.
Man. If that woman left you tomorrow, would you really care? You can get another.
Man.
That's what separates brothers with a passport.
Look at these brothers. Look at these happy brothers. He said if that baddie that you got, if she left you today, would you be mad? Where the black woman in America believe if she leave you, you gonna be sad and mad because she know sisters ain't trying to get with you out here. Wow, these brothers are like, oh hell no.
One question. Yeah. If that woman left you tomorrow, would you really care? You can get another.
Man.
That's what separates.
Now remember, pay attention. Black women wouldn't date none of these niggas. Like, I hate to say it, but they wouldn't date none of these niggas. But these brothers was married and all this other stuff. But black women act like, nah, I wouldn't date none of these guys. These are all, I guess, military veterans.
With a passport. Look, listen.
Hey, Sarge took my line, brother. Sarge took my line. That's what I say. Man, I feel like I'm the LeBron James of Cartagena, man. When I walk in the building,
brothers feel like they're LeBron James. They feel great. They feel good about themselves. Where you walk out here with the black women around, they fucking put their headphones on, make a call when they see your ass. Make sure that you don't talk to them. You can't even say hi to your black sisters. Baby. Y'all know I ain't lying. Come on, man. Y'all know I'm not lying.
And Bailey's and them tights.
So the point is, they clapped at these black women. I hate to say that shit. I hate to say it, but it's true.
All right, now we gotta
We got you.
Hey, get up 30.
We got you.
Hey,
Hold on.
Subscriptions, y'all.
I got helping you get into the cab and you falling over drunk. Now you
Yeah, that's you be drunk, man.
they be sloppy drunk.
And look, I'm saying that as a drinker, but when I'm dealing with chicks, I drink, but I'm always mindful of what I'm doing.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
because the chicks will pick you up, man. Like, anytime I've been out in Sasua at night, sometimes the chick choose you. I'm gonna read the super chat, y'all. I'm just going to come through a little bit. The chicks choose you. Sometimes you don't choose them. Like you sitting somewhere chilling, you ain't worried about it. You make eye contact though. You make eye contact. It's always
drive-bys out here, Ron.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, look, I'm not even trying to clap no cheeks. I'm not trying to bust nobody now. They don't give a damn. They're gonna just that's just what it is. So look,
like I said, one of the most important points of the video is a black woman, they don't like fat dudes or whatever the case is with money. They don't like dudes that don't dress down and all this other stuff. These brothers are happy. They have their swag. They know they're important to a woman that they want to take care of if they choose to. And the black woman just don't want them. And they like, okay.
Being safe like that at night, doing these things. So let me ask you this before I'm about to let you go. Why do you think, though, Sasua gets that much hate? And here's what I mean. I get this all the time. Dudes send me emails. I don't know if they troll accounts. They tell me all the time that Sasua is for busters and pookies and Ray Ray. That's all it's for. It's like y'all guys promoting like pay for play. I'm like, it's all pay for play. And look, if anybody watch my channel, you know I'm consistent. I tell people all the time, I'd rather hunt women. That's why I say my name, Senor Lobo. I'm the wolf. I would rather hunt a woman, but I don't let pork chops go to waste. If I'm somewhere and I'm in, I have dealt with working women. I owned everything with me. I never tried to say I was no different than anybody else. I told Cash from the first video I made, you can watch it. I said the same, hey man, first chicks I met, a regular woman named Nicole, then I met a woman named Dirty Diane. I kept it a buck 100, and I told people I had more fun with Dirty Diana. I kept it a buck, and that's what I tell people, that nothing wrong with that. Just as long as you're not messing with kids, as long as you ain't out here like exploiting the women. And what I mean by exploiting the women, you bring them to a woman like, I'm not paying you.
Sorry about that.
It has to do with the environment, how they eat, how they live. A lot of it has to do with, they're always in the gym, they're always in shape. They take a lot of pride in their appearance without all the extra stuff. Now, yeah, so you go,
wow. Yo, these guys, they was clapping at the sisters. I feel sorry. Like, a lot of, like, think, like, black women, they don't realize how much that the black man loves them. The black man loves you so much that he will not leave and go get what's good for him. That's how much, because it's just the way to do it. You're supposed to want to have your black sister. But if your black sister is on you,
you have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to. That's how they become valuable.
ma'am, what do you do? I keep trying to, like, do you clip toenails? Hell no.
They be like, oh, I took care of this for you. Oh, I know this was stressing you out, so here's what I did. They don't even be asking no questions. All they be doing is taking notes and paying the fuck attention. And here you are saying, well,
what do you supposed to be like, and I do the same. What the fuck do you do?
You never come to me and ask me for nothing. I shouldn't have to.
Wow.
If you know that I'm an independent woman, why do you think that I gotta ask you for every little bitty thing? But real men know. Now look, I'm gonna stand in the gap for her. She could be able to relax in her feminine energy. She can just come in.
She could be able to relax in her feminine energy. Yo, these bitches are sick out here, brother.
That's what I feel.
Yeah, a lot of men, like, I find that a lot of men, but not, it's like, it's kind of like a black thing. That it definitely is. Look, I just saw this in Africa. Look, I just saw this Africans doing the same thing. Bro, you know how the algorithm is a mug. Man, I'm laying on my couch and I'm just scrolling through things, looking at, I'm like, damn, why do black people around the world think like that? You know, my platform, try to help them. I'm about the brotherhood. I'm about black men and all men rising to a level. I want to build a coalition. I told you that, told Jay. But when I turned it off, I felt so depressed after. I'm like, why is it us that's doing that?
But you know, Ronnie, that's how we used to be. Even in the United States, we had Black Wall Street, right? It took them to come bomb and massacre us because, you know, we finally figured it out for that short period of time and opened up our own banks and did a lot of other stuff. And anyway, there's a Chinatown in every city in America. Why is that? Because they come together as brothers and sisters and they keep their culture together and come to their own. Most cultures do that in the States. I don't know why. I don't want to get into the Black history part of it, but we have to own that. We gotta not do that. We have to own that. You know,
there you have it. Black men are sick of this. It's a simple scenario. Women in the other countries, they're gonna work in that goddamn corner store. They're gonna work in that little store for Poppy. Just like the black woman's supposed to be working in the corner store for you. Or you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Poppy and them, they gonna work in the corner store. They gonna, nah, she not doing that. Mommy gonna work in that corner store and be with her family, knowing that they gonna make it with what they dealing with together.
No excuse now. We're successful if we come together, but there's always a hop and bob in our culture. So always a hop and bob.
Always the Sam. Like, see, people say over time is the hero. It's Sambo who is the one. Not I gotta let people know. The people just Paul Perry what the other people say. So every time I hear people say, over time, I always correct it. Nah, the name is Sambo. Over time, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help. Yeah, trying to help. So I'm telling you, so stop calling people over time. But look, the biggest thing is I think enough of us just need to do it and go with it. But let me start asking you some questions. Now look, my first question: what are the common like? Let's say we're looking at this from new guys because guys just put on here how he travels a lot. What are the common safety risks of common
that live here?
Yeah,
I don't know where I'm at with this.
Like you can do whatever you want to
do. Whatever I want to do. What I'm saying that in a safety aspect, you stand out. So it's so obvious.
I don't know where I'm at with this.
Pointless. Why take the chance of somebody seeing you pulling this money out constantly? These people here, these beautiful people here, are living off of a fraction of what we live off of in the States. Okay.
Yeah, maybe $300.
Maybe.
They're living off of a fraction. So you have beautiful bitches that look. I mean, let's be real. You have beautiful bitches that look 10 times better than this bitch. No disrespect.
And know that everything is taken care of. She can make one less decision.
This is a good-looking woman. And we so fucked up in the black community that, them women look, I mean, like they said, if you see the shit on YouTube, that don't do you no justice. It's a whole country of that shit you'll never see. When you talk about Colombia, Brazil, DR, you'll never see everything. It's impossible. So, like, this woman, her looks don't compare. And they're making a third of what you making. What does that mean? Yes. Your job at Target or Home Depot, you could retire like everybody else and go live you a good life, man. But I'm against men not playing the game. I'm against men not playing the game of extraction. Who's going to extract from who? I'm against that. I think that's the true benefit of America, man. These bitches got money telling me you can't get none of it.
When I'm right here in the room, those are the men that are needed. Because we don't just need men occupying space. We need men being men.
There you have it. I would love to know what the fuck that means. Matter of fact, see, oh man. All right. I wanted to do this separate show. I wanted to do this as a separate show. I don't know if I should do it as a separate show, but it's just so fucked up. Because these men are happy.
He said, Migos, look, it wasn't a stray cat in the neighborhood. There's a reason for that. Okay? So when you walk around here, I feel like it's disrespectful, but to each his own. You're making yourself a target. You're making yourself a target to the chiefs. You're making yourself a target to the locals. So that's my first word about it. You don't need all that, brother. Come out here. The same brother that you see that you might not think, or generally somebody might not think is attractive, but walk around here with the baddest woman you've ever seen in your life.
Exactly.
There you have it. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Fat, black, ugly, anything. Them niggas walk around with some of the most baddest bitches you ever seen in your life. What does that mean? That's the money he could be giving a fat black bitch. Let's just call it straight out. He could be giving a fat black bitch that money if she would be nice to him. The same way that this bad bitch is being nice to him and he's giving her the money. That's all I'm saying. Only problem is that it just like, I wish he would do it with a black woman, but she don't like him. He fat. He walk around with a fucking camera or some dumb shit. He makes good money. She don't want it. It's fucked up. It ain't my fault, man. I don't take the blame for that part.
I seen it.
I see it.
I saw it. Yeah, like I see it.
I see it every day, bro.
I see it, man.
Every day.
Now look, now what you're saying is real, and like especially you going to Santo Domingo, man. You definitely look. I gotta put Santo Domingo on this too because brothers go to both. I call it Dominican Vice. I preach on both places because I love both places. When I'm in Santo Domingo a long time, then I say I miss Sosua. When I'm in Sosua too long, I go back to Santo Domingo. That's how I live my life. So let me tell you. But in Santo Domingo, I seen the YouTube. It just got his phone snatched. What's his name? Giamo or whatever.
Yeah, I see him all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I see him too, man. Look, I never talked to him.
Somebody got their phone snatched out there. I don't know who they talking about, but some dude got his phone snatched out there. Now you got to realize, man, yo, these people, you know, the dudes, everybody's poor. They're trying to come up, and you know, different from out here where everything is about the cameras and the court system and everything. Before the cameras came in the United States of America, it was more of an outlaw place. Like you couldn't just be flashy. You know what I'm saying? Before the cameras came in the United States of America, you couldn't be flashy unless you knew somebody. Your people was what's up. You had the right protection. It wasn't about the cameras and the police. So out in these other places, it's like that. It's not cameras everywhere where somebody snatch your phone and they get busted 3 weeks later through the investigation. No. You got to protect yourself. So things happen out there.
Most dangerous countries on the planet. So
yeah.
What are you really comparing it to? Because I know I can walk around here all day and all night, and I see children playing at 10 and 11 o'clock at night in a park in Sosua, right? So it is by far the safest place I've ever lived in, without question.
Yeah, I mean, especially look, telling me even in the barrio, in my crib in the barrio, I can walk around. Mm-hmm. It's cool. So I'm telling you, man, that thing's happening. I think a lot of us, like sometimes, a lot of us when we travel, man, we have that kind of colonizer mindset too. Like we come to save people, and it can get you in trouble. We like brag a little bit too much. We do, and I'm like, and cause especially when women come around, I try to tell them you don't have to brag to her. She's not going nowhere, and if she leaves, you can replace her very fast. Like dudes don't.
You can replace women very fast. Black women have what he's saying is black women in the system has ruined black men so much that the first bad bitch they get, they just go head over heels. And it's sad. I would say that part is sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough, man. You know? Because you got to realize they haven't, a lot of these niggas, see, it's like this. These brothers that fund brothers on the internet are incels. And when they could break that incel thing and do the next best thing that's good for them, which is catch a passport, because the gladiator black woman scares him, and he's scared of the black woman. He gets his passport. He breaks out of his incel stage. And the best thing he does, he said, I'm going to get a passport. And he goes out there and fucking gorgeous bitches are on him. And he falls head over heels. You really can't fault the man. The only problem is the black man always talk like he doing shit when he really ain't. You know what I'm saying? Well, the thing is like this. See, the incel, he breaks out. He breaks out like fucking the Hulk. He breaks out of this incel shit. And then he goes over there and he becomes a player. He realized, yo, I'll never date in the U.S. again. It's the weirdest shit, man. I still blame the black woman for that shit because he's scared of her. And I understand. I know that I'm not scared of no black woman. You know what I mean? I love her. The thing is, like, I know these brothers are scared though.
Understand the level possibly that night that you can replace a woman so fast.
I mean, you walk down the street. First of all, black bitches don't. Let me tell y'all, fuck that. We going off. Fuck it. We going off. Fuck it. Now, this don't apply to me, but I've seen it done. See, because the reason, like, I grew up with brothers, I grew up with brothers that's crazy, B. Like, them bitches will walk by on the phone, try to act like they on the phone. Niggas will be like, you calling me? You on the phone with your boyfriend? Like, brothers will interrupt that call. But let's just go off for a second. The black woman, you walking down the street. First of all, you so selfish that you ain't even got friends. So you damn sure walking by yourself. Okay, you're not walking by yourself if you went to a brunch or some shit like that. Nevertheless, you're acting like you're on the phone. You're acting like you got headphones on. You acting like you FaceTiming somebody. Anything, and it's becoming weird. Because anything for you to try to turn me away from not trying to get your pussy, that's not going to work for me, but I understand it works for brothers. Anything to turn that man from wanting to get to know you so he could get some of your pussy. Ma'am, you're single. All he want to do is ask you, yo, what's up? What's your name? You single, this, that. You could be like, no. But they don't like the black man so much, they won't even give you the chance to talk to their ass. You cross the street on brothers, you do all sorts of wild shit, like you scared of a nigga, knowing that man he ain't thinking about trying to harm you. You know what he want. Oh, but I ain't got time for that. So what do? I'm gonna just go outside in sweatpants and a hoodie, and I'm gonna have a bonnet, and I'm gonna do all this dumb shit. So, ma'am, that ain't gonna stop niggas from trying to get your pussy. Well, long as I stop most of them. Ma'am, are you married? No, I'm not married. You got a boyfriend or something? No. So why you do that? I just don't like niggas talking to me.
Yes. Oh, yeah. When women act crazy with me and DR, I give them that eternal look. No, I learned things look wrong. I give them that look like that because I'm like, I will replace you in this amount of time, and it's not saying I devalue them. I overvalue myself. It ain't got nothing to do with her. I value myself because, like we just said, the average brother living to 73. You know what I'm saying? Average. Thank God. Like some people live longer than that, but if I only got 28 years left to live, I ain't about to waste nothing. I ain't wasting nothing.
Very important. That man said he's 45. The average man lives to 73. He only got X amount of years left, and he's willing to take advantage of it by not dealing with black women. Now, how does that make a sister feel? She could care less. She could care less.
My block game is strong out here, bro. It's strong. Real quick. First time you say something or do something that I don't agree with, or you start being too needy, or you start being too jealous, or you start trying to control everything I'm doing, I don't have the energy, especially not to do it in Spanish. to argue with you. So, so my block game is strong.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna win anyway. Because listen, I found that this, man, anytime I left a woman in the DR, I got a better chick. Look, sometimes when you first come, you deal with women who's not, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. You'll deal with a, like, let's say in the United States, she might be an 8, but in the DR, she might be a 5.
Right.
You'll be with a 5, arguing with her every day, putting up with stuff. I done did it. I'm telling you the truth. I'm open book. I keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the first chicks I've dealt with, some of them with 5s now, which you can deal with. Man, you can deal with some chicks you won't even believe with in the DR. Like, look, I looked at some NFL players' wives and chicks they deal with. A dude work at Home Depot can get better than some of the guys that's in the league. You come to the DR, and I'm telling you, you're dealing with women that look so. These dudes, man, got millions and millions of dollars dealing with chicks that you got some 10 times look better than that. And that's real talk.
They're soul snatchers out here. I'm a testament that they are soul snatchers out here.
Real talk. It's sad. It's sad, man. Box workers be having you wanting to live longer and make more money. Right. See how I take care of you, disagreeable? I made sure I didn't read the other one so you can see it. Sick of your shit, B. But you 100% correct, man. It makes you feel better. Yo, the shit is wild. I remember I was in the DR one time, right? And I was out there, right? And I was out there for a minute. I guess for 7-10 days, whatever the case is. Like the 5th day, this restaurant that I go to, I went there like 1 or 2 times when I first got there because I knew the guys. And then I was doing other stuff for the other days. I came back through like the 5th or 6th day. That man was like, damn, you look younger, man. That man was like, yeah. He was like, yo, you look younger. He was like, yo, you feeling good? You stress. I was, yo, it's crazy. You get a great sense of, it's amazing, man. I wish black women could experience that shit, man. I wish black women could experience how it is to just go out there and everybody loves you. Like the black women they go to DR Columbia. Nobody loves you, bitch. Because they know you're not gonna play by the rules. The rules is you gotta do what the man say. So you're not gonna play by those rules. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is crazy. The black woman, she just gotta have this feeling in America. Like when we go places, B is like, yo, you have this great feeling. It's like, wow. It's amazing. Facts. People think I'm playing when I tell them I always come back looking better. Fact. Yo, my gladiators be like, damn, you look better. Yo, my gladiators be like, yo, what you was doing out there? You look great. Like, yo, you look great when you come back. Be like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there for a little bit. You know, you gotta do at least, I would say 6 days, at least 6 days, man. But I'll give yourself 10 to 14 days, B. You will come back, your body, you done sweated out, detox, you look great when you come back, B. People who've been massaging you and taking care of you and clipping your nails and you're just being taken care of. I understand what these guys are talking about. Yo, even man, they was like, what are you doing? What was you doing? Because you come back, you don't have this America stress, hustle, but you just like, I don't know what it is, because all you do is you get out there, you make sure you're doing a whole bunch of walking. In my case, I love to swim a little bit or at least play in the ocean. I love that shit. Dealing with the sun. I think that's what it is. You're dealing with that sun. I mean, you get cooked. You know what I mean? You become your natural color. You get cooked down, that sun, you chilling. It's a crazy, crazy feeling, man. I wish black women could understand how that feels to go and be an international superstar. You know? In real life. You know what I mean? Like, it's a crazy feeling.
Some of the most beautiful women on the planet that I've been in a lot of places, but they're some of the most beautiful women. I think a lot of that has to do with the environment, how they eat, how they live. A lot of that has to do with they're always in the gym, they're always in shit. They take a lot of pride in their appearance without all the extra stuff. Now, yeah, so soon you're gonna get all the surgeries and all that stuff. Yeah. But that's our fault. I believe that's our fault. That's hip-hop culture telling these women to look like a Kardashian and the rest of them, because that's what we like. But you were so right. I think I said on your last live, like, I almost fell for a Vegas chick. I almost was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm wrapping it up. Like, she wasn't here for about 3 days. I had to catch myself. Like, wait a minute. You know, this is not what she came out here for. So, like you said, man, like an 8 or 10 in the States out here, that's a 5 or 6. She can easily get you hooked out here. And it's not so much about how she looks. It's about how she treats you.
It's about how she treats you, brother. They have decided, I'm good on this America shit. I've done everything I had to do. I had a wife. I did everything. She left me. They had some other parts. I don't know. I'm missing it. I don't know why I'm missing it.
That's what gets you, bro. That treatment. And look, I'm just corrupted. And even though I'm like, look, I'll meet a chick and I'm like, I'm good. I'm telling you, look, this is the one. I'm out the game. I'm happy with her. And I might be like that for 2 weeks. And the full moon come out. People laugh about the werewolf, but the werewolf is real in DR. That stuff is hard. Like, you mean it. Like, listen, you mean it. And you might mean it. You know how women are saying they mean something today, but tomorrow they don't? When you that, like I tell people, the DR flips. It's not like the United States. It's the opposite of the United States. Like, I tell dudes, you the fine shit. And it was me. Yeah, you the bad beaut. You come there, you the bad. And people like, what do you mean you the bad beaut? You the bad beaut, man.
The guys go back to their neighborhood and tell the brothers, yo, you the bad bitch when you go to the DR. They be like, what you mean you the bad bitch? You the bad bitch. You the bad bitch. In real life, not this shit that these gladiator BWs experience out here thinking they bad. No. This is real life bad shit. Like they like, yo, babe, you are really a superstar. It's crazy. And you ain't gotta sleep with nobody. You ain't gotta sleep with nobody, bro. I promise you, you could go international and not sleep with anybody and have a great time, as far as like if you just want to hang around women, like you want to say, yo, hey, whatever, what's your name or whatever the case is. You want to go have a drink. If you want to just do that your whole damn time with different women, you could do that shit. Or you one woman, whatever. I mean, just, you know what I had figured out? What I had figured out when I had first went over there, international and stuff like that, I had figured out that, me out here in America, I realize I'm dealing with gladiator BWs. So what do I want out of a bitch other than money? I want the bitch smiling. I want the bitch happy. I want the bitch acting like her pussy means something. You know what I mean? So that means I gotta fucking grab on you, tickle you, grab you, grab your hair, take your weave off, grab your ears, slap your ass. I gotta do all this shit. Just to get you smiling and happy around me, man. And I don't mind. I'm not acting. Listen, I don't mind. What I'm saying is, so like that's just me. So if I go to the DR, whatever the case is, I'm still me. But what I had noticed was, I I seen like black men, like, you know what I mean, who not me, like this brother on the screen or whatever. I seen niggas like this, other niggas like fat black niggas with dreads and fucking African beads and all sorts of weird shit, right? But they were like doing the shit that I do to bitches over here. They were getting close to them, you know, making them smile, getting close to their ears and stuff like that. And I was like, that nigga would never do that in America. So brothers go out there and they really they try to get their game right. And I believe they wish they could do that shit in America, man. I was like, damn, this is almost like a practice ground. Like you could practice like how to, like, you know, get with bad bitches, because all the bitches look good, but they accepting of you getting close to them and stuff like that. As those guys, so I'm like, damn, it's kind of like practice. If they knew to take that skill back to the US, it's tricky. I was like, damn, they doing what I would do to a bitch in the US, which is a gladiator, and I know that they wouldn't do that because she's a gladiator, and they don't, you know, they wouldn't do that. I was like, it just blew my mind, because you're actually practicing, and you could take that same skill set back to the US of how to get close to a bitch, how to talk to a bitch. Yo, if the bitch, you know, I guess run from you or whatever, it is what it is, but don't leave that skill set. It's weird. If your wife leaves you and you've never traveled, you hit the DR, you have to be so happy. Come on, man. You have to be happy. Brandon said, I can't wait to go. Okay. That's good. We got the announcement, Disagreeable. We got the announcement. Now, my birthday is this month on the 24th. Last year we was in the DR, whatever the case is. But what happened was my gladiator, she lost her job. She was working for the airline. Now she got a new job at the new airline, and this month supposed to be the month that we finally get our benefits kicking in and things of that nature. So, you know, like I say, I should have, you know, tickets for sale. I should have everything. You know what I mean? You can't base everything on the Gladiator BW, but that's what they said. So hopefully I can help you get there one day, Brent. Disagreeable, he know he good already. You know? So we about to get these flights back cracking if all goes well with this Gladiator. So you brothers can really see what's going on, you know, because it's crazy.
I tell Cash that when you're in the DR, like you're on another level.
But I do have a problem because she had found out, you know, where I was going all the time, because she was like, yo, bro, you could go everywhere. She said, you could go anywhere in the world. Why do you keep going there? So I got busted. You know what I'm saying? I got busted so much that she know, look, you might as well not even give me the benefit because you know where I'm going. So it is what it is. We'll be back in the DR. It is what it is. And, you know, she was like, yo. So I'm going to be coming where you are too. I was like, okay. See, because these Gladiator BWs don't get it. You go to the DR and Colombia and these places, and you walk in with the Gladiator BW, she don't know these other women will hit on you. They'll try to take you, B. You know what I'm saying? They know you with some American Gladiator. You know what I'm saying? They like, I could definitely get poppy. You know what I mean? So she could try all she want. Disagreeable with the Cash App. Let's get it. The show is sponsored by Disagreeable. That man has a YouTube channel. Subscribe to Disagreeable. And the show is sponsored by that man thus far. Well-traveled brother. You know, he understands life. See, you brothers that don't travel, I would say it. Fuck it. You don't want to hear it and you want to hate on it. You don't get life. I appreciate my gladiator BWs that take care of me because I've been all over. I've been international. I get it. I see what the difference is, man. Difference is in America, women have money. So can you get some of that? Can you get any of the benefits that a woman has besides her pussy, which if you know anything about her, she don't care about her pussy. She care more about her money and her things. Can you get that? You know what I'm saying? So I realized what it is. So I'm like, oh, okay. Super black passport. Well, yes, DR is way more expensive than DR is way more expensive than let's get it than Colombia. It is what it is. You know, because like I said, but the way that Disagreeable stay for a long time, so he can easily get a real woman. You know what I mean? Like that's working at the clothing store, working at the damn supermarket. He could easily get a real woman. Like brothers don't understand. You going out there, you don't know what you're doing. These are good women working in the supermarket, B. Are you kidding me? They're making money, they're clean, they're everything, and if you like these brothers, you have something to offer them to go along with what they're doing already. You don't get it. You don't have to go out there and do it the way you see people doing it. Supermarket, dentist office, I would say even the whores in the beauty parlor. They're just working at the beauty parlor, B. I rock with them. You know? I rock with them. Real. Like, you guys, like I said, I mean, I have a passport channel. I mean, if y'all niggas knew the name of my passport channel, you would be laughing your ass off. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, it's way deeper than you guys could understand. More fun, I doubt it. You've been to Colombia? Now, I must say, I haven't been to Colombia, man. And I must say, man, damn, I don't even know if I want to go. But I want to, because, if Disagreeable say it's the shit, then I definitely take his word. So I want to go. I guess I'll do it. After all, I fly free, But I'm not going to talk shit yet. Once I get my free shit from my gladiator, we're going to do a celebration on that. Because it's supposed to be any day now. But I can't say nothing. You can't be aggressive with it. After all, you're getting the ability to fly all over the world. So you got to be calm. Show sponsored by Disagreeable.
Like, I'm not telling you to exploit people. I'm not telling you none of that. But I'm telling you that you have way more power than you kind of realize.
Power that a lot of us have never.
Yeah, you ain't shit. This guy ain't shit. He said he found my passport channel way back. Yes, we keep it low. Thank you, brother.
Never experienced, because we're so used to catering to these women in the States that like Big Shirley.
We're so used to catering to these women in the States like Big Shirley. Nobody disagrees with him on that. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Show sponsored by Disagreeable. Somebody else sponsor up too, but fuck all that. That's my nigga right there. This was a good segue. I'm going to get my tea. Okay? I'm going to get my tea. But this was a great segue. Listen to what he said. Listen to this.
Because we're so used to catering to these women in the States that like Big Shirley, we so used to, and that's all we can get. And then you get here and you have this gorgeous woman pretty much doing whatever you need her to, treat you good, introducing you to her family, take you out with her people, they all accept you. A lot of us, we beef with their families just as much as we beef with the women we with. It's not like that here. It's almost the complete opposite. Like they'll get on her about not treating you good.
Yeah.
They'll get on her for not treating you good. This black man, he can't stand the black woman. I'm convinced. Listen to this shit.
To treat you good, introducing you to her family. Power that a lot of us have never never experienced, because we're so used to catering to these women in the States that like Big Shirley, we so used to, and that's all we can get. And then you get here and you have
look, that man said, like they make black men feel so bad about themselves. Yeah, that shit is fucked up. Yeah, that shit is fucked up. I'm sorry, man. Y'all hate for my black men to feel that way. And I must say, when you go to these other places and you see these black men, they be so happy. Oh, you want to see some happy black men? Take your ass somewhere. These niggas are some of the happiest brothers you ever seen in your life. I've never seen black men so happy. I was like, yo, this is some wow. It's like fucking Twilight Zone. It's like, yo, they just fucking happy. They just happy, man. And women know. See, that's the thing. Women know men want to be around you. Men want to like rock with you. Men want to like TikTok with you. Men want to rock. Like, and they know that niggas want that, so they keep it away from you. And these niggas go get women that want to rock with them. That if they really wanted to TikTok with them, they would have like a real baddie that they doing it with. A real baddie. Bathing suit baddie. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We get along better too. Don't listen to Passport Bros. You be dapping up random dudes like, yo, my nigga. Yo, I'm in the fucking hotel, right? Come on. Let me turn my T-Ward on at least. Hold on.
Have, this gorgeous woman pretty much doing whatever you need her to, treat you good, introducing you to her family, take you out with her people, they all accept you. A lot of us, we beef with their families just as much as we beef with the women we with. It's not like that here. It's almost the complete opposite. Like they'll get on her about not treating you good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's different. It's a shock. It shocked me when I came out here. It took me a little while to be able to navigate through that.
All right, so you just led into something else too that I want to talk about. Like it take a while, but eventually you do get used to it. Like when you first come, man, I'm telling you, man, you're savage. You're codename. Like I told you, to one of my cousins, man, his first time in Sasua, this is before you came. My cousin had found out a woman had a baby for the pastor, supposed to be his baby.
I mean,
yeah, this real stuff, man. So
a black man in America, this man's cousin had a woman, and the bitch had a baby with the pastor. Let's go.
He comes there, man, and now look, he lives in Santiago now. My cousin Kim got a beautiful chick, and every time I talk to him,
he lives in Santiago now. He's got a beautiful chick, and let's go.
Very happy, but he came to Sasua. Sasua saved his life, man. He wanted to hurt that woman and the pastor, and he was hurt that the woman was giving him Junie cakes to the pastor. And look, I told you how he saw the baby was his. He held it up, and the baby smiled, and it was the pastor's smile.
Black man faces more heartbreak than you could ever imagine, man, dealing with these bitches, man. He faces a lot of heartbreak and a lot of heartache. But he can't play victim. Only thing, come on. Yeah, come on, man. I don't want to be repeating this bullshit. You notice I let things slide. You know what I mean? I have a line. Like, I don't just do any fucking thing. You know what I mean? I try to keep it as good as I could. And yeah, it's a point in this video where this light-skinned dude, the dude is like, yo, this girl was clapping his cheeks like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, bro, you don't say it that way. Like, so these dudes are weirdos, but I understand they're going out there having a good time.
And it got him, but Sosua saved this man's life, but he went hard. Like, he had to get it out of his system. He went $1,600 in a couple of days. I'm like, man, what the hell did you do? You know what I'm saying? But he turned to the return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. It brought him back to reality. So, I mean, I'm like, dude, don't spend money like that. So, why do you think men just like, no matter what we tell them, hey, man, don't give these women all your money, they do it anyway.
So, the man had a wife or a girl, had a baby with a pastor. He spent $1,600 to get it out of the system. That means he was spending money on that woman too. So much that she tried to lie and say that baby was his. Crazy work. Crazy work. So he was a money spender on any woman he had. So he don't get, he gets a pass. He was spending money so much that she lied. She wanted that baby to be his.
What do you think about that?
First of all, you can't tell this is nothing. You got to stop. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's just be real with our people. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I think some of them think like, honestly, you just don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Even if you're here every day, you just know what I'm telling you, I don't know how many brothers, man. I sit down, I see the rulers when I'm working. I know somewhere to flip, and they say, first question I answer to is your first time. That's general what they say yes. And I'm trying to give them the game. And I see them that night, or I see them the next day, and they let these girls run their pockets. And I think it's because we're so messed up mentally, bro, in the States, that we really think we have to do all that in order to entertain this woman. And what I try to tell them is, you don't need to do all that to entertain her. She's going to entertain you just off of GP.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all that. So it's hard for them to kind of, maybe you don't have to do that because of blah, 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 because you don't dress flashy out here or whatever. But no, you really don't have to do that. Because like I told you brother today, the same woman that you sitting over there with and taking out to eat, doing all this extra stuff that she usually don't do, when you get back on that plane, she's going to call my number. That's a fact. Yeah. And she's going to come over here, and she's going to cook, and she's going to clean, and she's going to do everything I want her to do, and she's going to take me to 3,000 pesos, and she's going to be happy as I don't know what. So, like I tell brothers, it's just...
There you have it. So, when it really comes down to is this. It comes down to this. The black woman to say, yo, passport bros want to go over there and just have their pick of the litter, just want to have bitches do what they say, just have one to do this, do that, do that. In America, the black man says, black bitches just want niggas to do everything they say. Black bitches want niggas to pay and do this and do that, do that. So it becomes a scenario where you're like, okay, what do you want? You want the black woman to be winning it, and so you can say you got to do this, do that to get with her. Or do you want her saying, yo, you got bitches over there that do this and do that and do this for you and do that for you? Which one do you want? You know what I mean? So like I say, black men or alpha black men with money need to understand the war is against you, brother. The war is against getting money out of you and not treating you the way you want to be treated. Get money out of you not being your slave. Get money out of you believing that you're a harm or a threat to their life. Or do you want bitches saying, well, you over there because them bitches look wild good and they poor and they do everything you say. And, because if you going to want money out of me, you got to pay me more than what you giving them. Oh, so y'all both want money. Okay.
It's your turn, man. You have to have it in your head. If you in Sosua, it's just your turn. That's it.
But why, bro? I don't understand why men who've been married, who went through hell in the United States already, I learned that in the United States, just that no matter what I did, it was just my turn. No matter how I could put you in.
So, this is some of the stuff I missed. I knew they had something else. So, what happened was this. Like we just said, oh, them bitches over there whores. When you leave, somebody else going to be in it. Well, this man saying, well, shit, in the United States, when I leave, somebody else going to be in it. It's all the same. Just that, like I say, bitches look better. Not in my mind. Black women are the most beautiful thing I ever seen.
A 4-bedroom house, I can buy you a car, and it's still just my turn. One day you can wake up and just say, I'm not happy. I don't want it.
Wow, black men are not having it. Thank you, brother. Good for you, brother. These brothers have. This is what you call the awakening.
What? So, like I tell brothers, it's just your turn, man. You
It's your
have to
turn,
have
man.
it in your head. If you in so sewer, it's just your turn. That's it.
But why, bro? I don't understand why men who've been married, who went through hell in the United States already. I learned that in the United States, just like no matter what I did, it was just my turn. No matter how I could put you in a 4-bedroom house, I can buy you a car, and it's still just my turn. One day,
God damn. I could put you in a 4-bedroom house. I could put you in a car, and it's still not good. Look, these brothers are being honest, man. These niggas got money, man. And they had women that they did for. All they want to do is do for a woman. Why would the black woman let niggas like this leave and go do it for bitches in the DR? It's stupid. Because of the way they look. Because they make their own money. Because they got other men. Because they want to just throw their pussy around.
and you can wake up and just say, I'm not happy. I don't want it. I want to do something else. You know what? I always wanted to be a ballerina. I wanted to just say that. A ballerina. I'm like, you're 32. I want to be a ballerina. And you ain't trying.
Black men are fed up. They passport bros are clapping back at black women. They're sick of it. They got money. They got everything. They just want a woman to do for them. Oh, they don't look good enough. That's why they mad. Oh, right. That's why. I get it. The black woman said that's why they mad.
I'll put you in a 4-bedroom house. I can buy you a car. And it's still just my turn. One day you can wake up and just say, I'm not happy. I don't want it. I want to do something else. You know what? I always wanted to be a ballerina. I wanted to just say that. A ballerina. I'm like, you're 32. I want to be a ballerina. And you ain't trying to support my dream. She can just leave you. Listen, a woman can leave you, take the kids, and go try to be a ballerina in Utah and never done nothing. And you got to take care of all of them. Man, that's the craziness.
And the hard lesson I learned with that, Ron, is 10% of what they say and 90% of what they do. That was a hard lesson I learned. I can listen to him talk half the time with the right one. I hear you talking about your dreams. I remember, somebody I was doing was she wanted to open a food truck in Baton Rouge.
Right. This is the part I missed. He was with a Gladiator BW that wanted to open a food truck in in Baton Rouge. So the other dude put his bitch in a 4-bedroom house and bought her a car. And this bitch that he was with, he wanted to open a food truck in Baton Rouge. Let's get it. Oh, man, these black men are heartbroken. This shit is sad.
90% of what they do. That was a hard lesson I learned. I can listen to him talk half the time with the right one. I hear you talking about your dreams. I remember, somebody I was doing was she wanted to open a food truck in Baton Rouge. Man, I done got the label done. I did all the business paperwork, got the LLC. And then she just woke up one day and was like,
I done did all the business. I done got the LLC. These black men do for black women. They want to see black. They just want to be around the black woman. They just want to be together. The same way they mommy working in the Puerto Rican store, whatever. They just want to do stuff and be around the black woman. But she don't want that. It's fucked up.
man, I got the label done. I did all the business paperwork, got the LLC. And she just woke up one day and was like, I don't think I feel like doing that no more. And I was like, wait a minute. Like, I done did all this for you to start this food truck. And now all of a sudden you just like, I don't feel like doing that. That is real. So that's, I learned, a hard lesson. This is all lessons. This is not from what I heard. These are lessons that we talk about a lot on here. And I just learned, I listen to them talk, man. I listen to talk about their dreams, their hopes, all that other stuff. I want to see what you do on your side to me, because
on your side. Because this woman, all she talk about is the man's side.
No matter how independent a woman is, when she is in the presence of a real man, she can relax and she will not be independent. She will not treat that man like she do not need him because he won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why do you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed. You have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to. That's how they become valuable. They be like, oh, I took care of this for you. Oh, I know this was stressing you out, so here's what I did. They don't even be asking no questions. All they be doing is taking notes and paying the fuck attention. And here you are saying, well, you never come to me and ask me for nothing. I shouldn't have to. If you,
you have it. I love my black sisters. Yo, the war is, can you get money out of that bitch? That's the fun war. You niggas don't have fun anymore. That's the fun part. Who can get the money? Through the sexual transaction. Your box better than my eggplant? No.
Everything I've done as a man, I couldn't talk about. I couldn't talk about it listening in the military. I had to go do it. I couldn't talk about a lot of things, I've done. I had to just go do it. So I think with them, man, you got to watch what they do. And one thing I hear, I will say, when women say they're gonna do something like this, 90% of the time they do it. I don't see a lot of talk out here.
Women out here, when they say they're gonna do something, they do it. If you want to open up your little fucking hut in the DR, that bitch gonna work. Well, she don't got no money, she don't got no job. I'm a nurse, I'm this, I'm that. I get it. I'm trying to tell my brothers they need to be getting money out of you. Fuck all this other shit. Don't let my niggas fall in tradition when you on some modern shit. Hell no, we're modernized as well. The war is real. You don't respect alpha men, you feel like a slave? Let's get it. Who can get this money? Oh, well, I ain't gonna be taking care of no nigga. Right. You gonna keep fucking niggas until you find one. That's cool. The war is up.
Well, look, man, I learned this right here, man. Real talk. Anytime I've ever needed a woman in the United States to stand by me when things got bad, they haul ass. Oh.
Stop. I told y'all I missed a lot. I told y'all. Passport bros clap black at black women. Shit is real, son. Heartbroken black men that got betrayed and hurt. Is what it is.
And one thing I hear, I will say, when women say they're gonna do something like this, 90% of the time they do it. I don't see a lot of talk out here.
Well, look, man, I learned this right here, man. Real talk. Anytime I've ever needed a woman in the United States to stand by me when things got bad, they haul ass. Oh. They never hold me down. Women want to be at the finish line. I keep telling guys that they're not trying to sit through your struggle story. She go like the song, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Gotta have a J-O-B. If you want to be, they don't care. Look, they can lose their job. A woman can lose everything. You're gonna be there. You know how we do. Hey, I got you. Look, she was sitting there.
A black woman could lose her job. The man gonna be like, baby, I got you. These are good black men. They never wanted anything bad for a black woman. But they're just not enough.
If you know that I'm an independent woman, why do you think that I gotta ask you for every little bitty thing? But real men know. Now look, I'm gonna stand in the gap for her. She could be able to relax in her feminine energy. She can just come into the room and know that everything is taken care of. She can make one less decision when I'm right here in the room.
All she gotta do is cry.
All she gotta do.
Look, I love my job at Macy's, and I don't know you gonna come there. Baby, I got you. Don't worry about it. But with them, as soon as you start whining and crying, she's gonna look at you weakness. She's gonna say, you know what? Albert at work look very good.
Man, that work husband. Boy.
Yeah, that work husband. You gone. Albert be climbing them cheeks within 2 or 3 weeks. Next thing you know, she's gone.
With a white.
Yeah. Wow. Black men they're calling black women out, and they say, look, I'll just go get me something else. You think we out here because we just want to do something? No, we're sick of the black woman. They grind everything useless, every useless bitch with an attitude in the cat food, right? Right. But we got a nasty nigga in the building. We got Brandon. Let's call him out. Brandon's a nasty nigga. We got a nasty nigga in the building. Brandon Yancey. I'm calling you out. Brandon Yancey to the front office, nigga. We got a nasty nigga in the building. Why is he nasty, Prince? Why is he nasty, Prince? Look at his comment, sir. Look at his comment, ma'am. Brandon Yancey. Brandon Yancey's getting called out. Nasty nigga alert. Nasty nigga alert. I like that. Nasty nigga alert. Let's get it. Where's my nigga disagreeable and super black passport bros? Where's my niggas when I need them? Where's my niggas when I need them? Where's super black passport bros? Where's disagreeable? We got a nasty nigga in the building, Brandon. Oh, man. At least I get to have some fun sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't get much support. Show sponsored by Disagreeable with the Cash App. I don't get much support, but at least I get to have fun once in a blue moon. Nasty nigga in the building. Brandon Yancey to the front office. Nasty nigga alert. That nigga said, yo, is the box safe? Nasty nigga alert in the building. I like that. I respect that, Brandon, but you must get called out about that. You are a complete nasty nigga. I respect that. I respect that. I mean, you talk about bitches that look better than Beyonce. You talking about bitches that look better than Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know? I get it. They look better than Beyonce. I promise. Better than Beyonce. Let's get this shit right. And the funny thing, like I always tell niggas, whew, you get some Haitian bitches, B, that look, Haitian bitches look good, B. You get some Haitians that look outright better than Kelly. Whoever you think is a dark black bitch, you talk about some dark black bad bitches. Or some melanated bitches. Man. She got all these requirements, but do the box work. It's so funny. Like, yo, ma'am. So basically, she's telling all of us that she could turn her sexy on when she's naked or whatever. That's what she's saying, because this is her regular. So she turns this off and she get real sexy when you about to, I'm going to be nasty with it. I guess eat her pussy.
She can relax and she will not be independent. She will not treat that man like she do not need him because he won't allow her to. So for the men out there saying, oh, if you want to be independent, then why you need me? You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed. You have not put yourself in such a position to where I feel like it's safe for me to even depend on you. Real men don't even do that shit. Real men really just know how to stand in the gap. They know you're so independent to the point where you will figure it out by yourself, but they make sure you don't have to. That's how they become valuable. They be like, oh, I took care of this for you. Oh, I know this was stressing you out, so here's what I did. They don't even be asking no questions. All they be doing is taking notes and paying the fuck attention. And here you are saying, well, you never come to me and ask me for nothing. I shouldn't have to.
There you go.
Hey, you be clapping the G. A woman see a sign of weakness in a man in the United States. Oh, man, she is going. And look, this is the real thing about it, man. Women in the United States, and remember, it's opposite. The women have so many options when they're younger. I'm talking about the younger women. They have so many suitors. They ain't got to put up with you. No, they can just go ahead and somebody else gonna catch them. They can jump out the plane without a parachute. Some ninja go jump out the plane. Mm-hmm. I see dudes walking around with chicks look like MMA fights. I swear to God, some of these women look terrible. And these dudes just as happy.
Talking about black women again. Disrespecting black women, saying that they look like MMA fighters. Very disrespectful.
They ain't got to put up with you. No, they can just go ahead and somebody else will catch them. They can jump out the plane without a parachute. Some ninja go jump out the plane. Mm-hmm. I see dudes walking around with chicks look like MMA fights. I swear to God, some of these women look terrible. And these dudes just as happy. They hold my hand. I'm looking at them like I'm like Harriet Tubman. Ninja, come on, you can make it. I'm like, the game is open. Come on, brother, you can make it. Leave her ass and the woman talking to me. Push the basket. Why you taking so slow, y'all? Push the damn basket. I'm like, get to the chopper. I'm looking at him like, get to the chopper. Woman was terrible. I'm like, man, what are you doing?
Hey, you remember our life when Ray kept trying to escape? That's just how I felt, man. He was flying planes, whatever he tried to do to escape, bro. That's just how he felt.
I'm like, dudes is not realizing that but when you leave, I don't care what country you go to, because look, let's keep it a buck. Any heterosexual man, any country he go to, he gonna clap cheek. Yeah. If you left tomorrow and went to any country in the world, after a while, you eventually meet a woman, and you in a situation. A regular man it's just natural. It just happens like that. It just happens like that.
We're just, like we said on one article, like we are the prize. Like I literally walk around here. This is not
we are the prize.
I walk around here like I'm LeBron James.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, walk around like LeBron James. Sorry, y'all. That's what it is. My first experience was a super dark-skinned Haitian / Dominican in Costa Rica. Unbelievable. And the funny thing is, it's so sad that you'll get a brother like Disagreeable telling you something like that, and you brothers don't know the significance. Poor man traveling the world with international eggplant brothers still don't get the significance. They don't just look different or act different. They move different. Unbelievable, man. Are you kidding me? You guys just don't get it. Man. Bro, I know what y'all want. I know what y'all want. Me, I'm done. I done did it all. You know what I mean? But I know what y'all want, man. Y'all want some of the baddest bitches on God's green earth on top of you. She gave you head. Now she's climbing on top of you. She got the right size titties, whatever your size is. She's gorgeous. She makes you want to like kiss on her and all this other stuff. Because you scared to kiss on a gladiator because she don't look like her. And you want to kiss all over this bitch and she's just gorgeous and she's just loving you. That's what you want. I get it. I get it. I mean, I'm done. I've done it all. I'm done. But I know what niggas want, man. Cause that ain't it. You like, yo, bitch, go get me a fucking Subway. You know what I mean? Like, just because you say yo bitch don't mean you mean any harm. You just like, yo bitch, go get me a Subway. She know you got her back. She goes get you a Subway. You know, it's a whole dance. I get it. But look what so we're gonna spoil you the next show. We're gonna do this show next right here. So this is what Umar wants you to do. So we're gonna do this next show.
Your fiance, or do you value your fiance? Do you tolerate your partner, or do you value your partner? Many black men tolerate their women. You tolerate them, but you don't value them. The road to value is paved with random acts of kindness. When is the last time your queen was blessed with a random act of kindness from?
So I just showed y'all all the shit, all the beauty that the black man has. I done showed you these guys, but look what you're up against. You know? So these guys are happy.
Like, that's how people treat you out here. Because one thing about American men is we tend to be more loving and caring in a sense than what a lot of the women in these countries are used to. Right?
Okay? American men are more loving and caring than a lot of these women in these other countries are used to. Right? But look what you're up against. You're up against this.
If you know that I'm an independent woman, why do you think that I gotta ask you for every little bitty thing? But real men,
you up against a bitch that don't want to ask you for shit. Then you up against a nigga that's telling you the bitch shouldn't have to do shit.
or do you value your fiance? Do you tolerate your partner or do you value your partner? Many black men tolerate their women.
This man ain't got a fucking woman to first. He ain't got no woman to tolerate. He don't got no woman to value. Unbelievable.
You tolerate them, but you don't value them. The road to value is paved with random acts of kindness. When is the last time your queen was blessed with a random act of kindness?
When was the last time your queen was blessed with a random act of kindness? Like, what are we doing? So my point is, these happy men decided, yo, I'm not with all this shit. I'm out of here. They don't have the negativity.
Right? You know better than I do. Like, these Dominican men don't play. Right? They don't do a whole lot of talking. They don't do a whole lot of what do you want, what you want. They don't do a lot of none of that. So when we come over here, we're so used to it, we even look at a woman different, then we're gonna go to jail, we're gonna lose everything. So we come over here a little bit more, you know, hey, I don't want no problems, I'm coming over here for peace. So they understand that if you're in their country, if you left America where a lot of people are trying to get to, and you come to their country, it is for a reason. It is for a peaceful reason. So they can feel that when you're around them. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say I don't have any problems out here, because I didn't come out here. I left that American mindset, the politics, the how the women are acting.
I left that American mindset.
From her king. When's the last time you sent her some flowers? When's the last time you surprised her with a home-cooked candlelight meal of your own? When is the last time you took her on a surprise weekend getaway without the children? You have to value your woman.
When you're around them. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say I don't have any problems out here, because I didn't come out here. I left that American mindset, the politics, the how the women are acting. I left all that stuff instead. I didn't bring nothing.
Left all that behind. All that shit Umar talking about, he left that shit behind. So yeah, so we're gonna do this Umar shit. This nigga Umar is crazy once again. Talking about, like I say, don't come in this relationship side, Umar. You ain't got no bitch that you do for. You ain't got no black bitch you care for. How do you tell black men to do anything? Basically, I can ask you the same shit you're asking me.
Too many black men tolerate, but they don't value. Too many black men think that if they pay the bills.
Well, hold on. As a matter of fact, I think we got one up on Umar. What woman do you pay bills for? What woman do you tolerate? You don't have no woman. How do you come into my relationship field and talk this bullshit? Keep it on that school shit. Don't ever talk about women, dog. You ain't got no woman that you care about. You basically don't like black women. You would never do for a black woman. I don't respect that. Because you telling men what to do, you're sick.
It's enough. Paying the bills is important. A black man who can do so should not be undervalued by any means. Don't misunderstand. The bills is enough.
What?
Away without the children. You have to value your woman. Too many black men tolerate, but they don't value. Too many black men think that if they pay the bills is enough.
Too many black men think that if they pay the bills is enough. No, this woman don't even think the bills is enough.
You need me. You act like you don't need me. No, I don't act like I don't need you. You just haven't created a force to be needed.
So that's what we're dealing with, y'all. You get where I'm going with this. Passport bros are left because they're bombarded with all this garbage. Come on. Ooh, he said Umar looked just like a black woman talking in the car. That's fucked up. Now remember, that's not a knock on Umar. That's not a knock on Umar. Black women are ridiculous. They look like Umar. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad.
Paying the bills is important. A black man who can do so should not be undervalued by any means. Don't misunderstand your brother Ifa Tunde. A black man who can pay the bills, that brother, I tip my hat and salute to you, King. It's not easy paying the bills. I don't want to minimize.
How can he talk about a black man paying bills for a black woman when he don't have a woman that he's paying bills for? How do y'all let people talk like that? How do y'all rock with niggas like that? How do y'all even do that? He's not paying nothing for no black woman. He don't care if the black woman live or die. He ain't paying for that bitch. But he's talking about a man that's paying bills for a woman. Yo, this dude is crazy if you ask me. But like I say, stay over there with that school shit. Don't ever come over here in the relationship side because I know the type of dude you are. You do not like black women. We're going to do a show on it. I'm just doing a sneak preview.
The sacrifice that a black man goes through in being able to pay the bills. But if you want your woman to be comfortable in a relationship where the only thing she can look forward to from you is having the bills paid, that's a woman you will soon lose.
There you have it. There you have it. Umar Johnson said, if you pay bills for a bitch, that's a woman you will soon lose. You know, if that's all you're doing. So, hey, what's good enough, fellas? What's good enough? Now, once you add the extra stuff that you believe that's good enough, right? I want to go and say, well, do your bitch look like the bitches that they're getting? Do your bitch look like that? Or your bitch acting the way they say those bitches are acting? Huh? What about that part? So you just can't beat these guys. Unless you're like, see, the only thing me and Umar Johnson got in common is the range. Only thing me and Umar Johnson, only thing we have in common is range of woman that we'll deal with. You know what I mean? And I believe he deals with extraction. I really do. But he would never like live with a woman. He would never bring a woman with him. He would never put her on camera as being his queen. He would never announce that. Like, he would never do that stuff. So he don't really care about the black woman. Like, I mean, I'm only talking about one. All you need is one black woman to care about. But he don't. So I hope that y'all understand that that's where we're going with. We're going there with that. Umar, he ain't never cared about the black woman. So we're going to get into that. Telling black men what to do. Yo, this dude is crazy.
That is a woman being taken for granted. To say I don't have to romance you because I finance you is unacceptable to most African queens. To say I don't have to romance you because I finance you is unacceptable to most African goddesses.
Umar, do you have a woman that you finance and romance? Do you have a woman that you romance? Do you have a woman, period? The other angle is some women get financed and they don't give no romance. So basically, you're going to say, yeah, I know, brother. So we're fucked. So what are you talking about? Only thing you can say is, yo, brothers need to get up out of here. Because like Umar know, he know, man. He knows no helping this thing.
To say I don't have to romance you because I finance you, most black women will find that unacceptable. Brother, paying the bills is not enough.
Wow.
You must value your women. That is the V in VIP. Black women want, need, and deserve the VIP treatment. Black women want, need, and deserve the VIP treatment. The V is for value. Do you value?
Umar, do you have a queen that you could announce that you're giving VIP treatment to, where you could show us as an example of how this thing is done? Or are you just talking? No, brother, I got my queen, but I got to keep it private. All right. So no woman could be proud of you. You're not proud of no woman. No woman can help you. No woman can be a benefit to you. No, you can't. No woman, you don't even want to use the bitch. Use the bitch up. She want to be used. You don't even want that from your black woman? Just no black woman could be around you, period? God damn, Umar, you rough. You are so rough on these black bitches, B.
Value or do you tolerate? The next letter is for I. Invest in. Black man, do you invest in your wife? Do you invest
Whoa. Show sponsored by Disagreeable. Okay? Let's get that right. And the next show. So we're going to deal with the next show. This show sponsored by Disagreeable.
Do you invest in the mother of your children? Do you invest in your fiance? She trying to start a new business?
Umar, do you invest in the mother of your children? Do you invest in your fiance? Come on, y'all. Like, we going to do this kitty shit all day? Knowing that he ain't got nobody? Come on. What am I doing here? Now I'm the fool. But I'll have fun with it next stream. Now I'm a big old dummy. I'm asking a man a question that I know the answer to. Now, I have a bitch that's, running over me and doing everything, and bitches that's, taking advantage of me and treating me like shit. Fine. What do you have, Umar? We know the answer. Come on, man.
How are you supporting her? She's trying to get her health back in shape. How are you supporting her?
This is what we dealing with in the black community. We're going to do it next stream, man. So we could get some other people in the building, all right? Because this is outright comedy. All right? So I'm going to have me a tea or something like that, regroup. And we pop like that. Thank you for watching, fam.